Where's the goddamn mute button? Let me find Zoom mute button. I've had enough of this shit. All right. All right. So we are. Let me verify. We are live. Yep, I know we're live because I see that Kitty is verifying cake, so we know that he's there when the cake reference is done. So, hello everybody, and welcome back to another 5th edition Wildemount Campaign D&D Fun Time with RSG. I'm your Dungeon Master and host, Ranger J 1999, welcoming you here on another Saturday night where we have fun playing Dungeons and Dragons. And then as a bonus, right after that, we are going to be going right into my GAC. So you guys are getting extra sauce streaming stuff tonight. So I'm going to be streaming a lot because tomorrow's Father's Day, and I think D&D's people are going to be gone for D&D tomorrow. I am going to do Guzza Buzz's. I gotta get his mods fixed. That poor guy is getting slaughtered. But that'll be for Swuggo for tomorrow. We'll get that fixed. And we'll see what happens. But for today, that's what's definitely happened. We're going to do some Dungeons and Dragons. That's why we are here. I'll let the players introduce themselves and their characters here in a moment. And then right after this, around 10:30, we'll finish up with D&D. I'll need a quick break so I can eat food. There's steaks that I'm waiting on me. And I'll wait till maybe the break to get some. But bathroom break, and then we'll get into some GAC with me and Loki, and maybe the GAC Whisper Thane, and whoever else jumps into Zoom. You never know who's going to pop in. Hell, Crumb could pop in. At this point, I just don't know anymore.
Crumb does play D&D.
Oh, I know. He plays Magic the Gathering and all kinds of stuff. So yeah,
and he kicks Finn's butt at Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, which probably will be happening on our July 10th and 11th stream as we celebrate 5 years of RSG and my birthday. And I think one of my birthday presents is to see Finn slaughtered Finn slaughtered once again by Crumb in Ultimate Chicken Horse. Yeah.
That's not very hard. Yeah.
That's really been 5 years already, man?
Wow. No, we're just pretending.
Yeah, we're pretending it's 5 years.
It's actually only been 3, but we're giving the illusion that it's been 5.
Right.
And
are you saying it just
years
feels like it's been 5?
Yeah, it just feels like you've been dealing with me for 5 years, and it's only been like 2 weeks.
1, 2, 5, 3, whatever. Welcome everybody in the chat. So we'll have some fun tonight with the stream. Last week's stream, I'm just gonna say, was an interesting stream because a little short. We didn't have a break, but we went straight through, and oh my god, we'll cover that here in a second. But holy moly, that was absolute just I got a lot of else to put it. It was unbelievably good. All right, so anything else? Any other else? 10th and 11th, we'll have the 5 year. That's the only thing coming up. That's the big news note. July 4th weekend, we will not have any streams. I'm not going to be available. So I'm just saying that right now. It's July 4th weekend, and I'm going to be busy with family. So no Dungeons and Dragons or anything. But the week after that will definitely be Dungeons and Dragons because that's going to be part of the 5-year anniversary. We're definitely doing some Dungeons and Dragons for that. It's one of the mainstays of our stream. We're definitely going to be doing it. So we'll get that in, and I'll be getting pissed drunk. That's my birthday. We're celebrating 5 years of our stream. That's gonna be my birthday. I'm gonna be doing birthday shots. You all are going to die that day. Oh man, some torturous activity will happen to their characters on that day. All right. Welcome everybody in the chat. See everybody in the chat. All right, let's let these guys and gals, these lovely ladies and gentlemen, introduce their characters. We start off with Grim the mechanic. Go ahead, Grim, and then we'll rotate around.
Oh, I'm playing Drumzal. He's an orc cleric of the Raven Queen.
There you go. Next up, we got Rongo Bad.
Togar the Stidix, Dragonbone Ball.
All right, next we got Johnny Mo.
Playing as Reed Tealeaf, a halfling assassin rogue.
After that, we've got Corinth.
Hello, I am Hadelin, your Dwarven Eldritch Knight.
All right. Next, we have the lovely Christy.
Hi, I play Critty, a half-elf bard.
And next we've got him, Finity.
What?
All right. Next up is Gara. Please introduce your character. Finn had a chance. He blew it.
I am playing Ashura and Asamar Half
elf.
Paladin.
Yeah,
Thank
Paladin.
You.
There you go.
Sorry.
Finn, you want to try again, or you want to be a dickhole?
My name is Balin Nightbleeder. I am playing a human sorcerer, and I realize I don't have any napkins.
Mistakes were made. All right, so we're gonna do the intro, and then we'll get in here. We'll break down what happened last week, which is, yeah. So anyway, all right. Enjoy the intro. We'll be right back. And we're back. All right, so let me get some music started. Get the ambiance playing.
Hey.
There we go. All right, when we last left our band of merry adventurers, they were making their way to Pellbank Village in the Crystal Sands Tundra, way north in the continent of Wildemount, on a mission to find out the disappearance of all these people and what has been going on there. Once again, on their little Manberry Way. They teleported to Humperdinck, got close, and then had to make the travel to, how does one say it, to Shady Creek Run. But in that week and a half trip to get to Shady Creek Run, the smuttiness came forward as Bad Rongo used this opportunity to try to convince the other members of the party, each individually, to be on the cover of his book in a very provocative, sexual, and unassuming poses. Some he had more success with than others, but at the end of the day, this is what we spent last week doing, as basically Togar going to each and every character, having a conversation, trying to draw artwork, trying to depict them in some, you've seen those slutty novels where it's some kind of shirtless rogue and some woman, That's what he was doing with each of the individual characters. Started with a share and worked his way around the crew. As I said, some worked on better than others. But at the end, he had some success he didn't have. But everybody teamed up and said they'd had enough right before they head into Shady Creek Run, the night of the last day camping out. They took his sketch art. They all drew pictures in them. Some did better than others, to basically let him know, we're watching and we'll kill you. But Togar, who's grown up as a character, actually thought the artwork was really good, and it was like gonna keep it. So didn't say anything. They didn't say anything after that. It's the morning after this. It's right after Togar has seen the message. He doesn't say anything to anybody. So we are in the morning of, you guys, our half day's travel to Shady Creek. It's beautiful summer's day. It's very hot, even for up here. So you guys enjoying a beautiful early summer day, as beginnings of summer are happening, even here in the north and the graying wildlands. Group, and we don't have a name of the group yet. They still haven't picked one. Group of adventurers. What are you guys' plans for today? Make any conversations? Anything you guys want to do before you get to Shady Creek Run? What's your plan when you get there? I mean, what's the plan?
I propose the name Togart's Travelers.
You didn't do it. Don't just tell me you're going to do it. Do it.
If he brings that up, I'm casting silence again.
You can't cast silence because you don't know if he's going to do it. So
we'll hold it until Grim's asleep.
what is like our positioning right now? Like in terms of where we are we all together or
Yeah, you're all together.
On the
I'm pinging it on the map for you guys.
I'm gonna wait until if at some point Hadelin kind of steps away from the group, and then I'm gonna go towards him to talk to him.
Let's say that.
I don't know if he does.
Let's say that happens. Yeah.
Okay. Hadlin, do you mind if I talk to you for a second?
Oh, go ahead.
I know Critty is helping you, but what exactly is this place in relation to your book? It seems familiar to the general area you were telling me about before.
What? You just kind of repeat that again.
How is this place related to your book? It seems similar to the place that your book may have been telling you to go before, but I don't know what exactly we're supposed to do.
Well, I don't. Well, to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the actual place that we're going. I just found out there was a place, but it seems like it's in the same area as kind of Shady Creek, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what you're trying to say. I think I got it now.
Yeah, that is what it seems like based on the description, but I don't know if we're supposed to be searching for something or if there is something else we're supposed to look for in order to go progress in your book. It seems like last time you became friends with Critty and a page unlocked, so I don't know what the next step is in your book.
Well, the book kind of, I guess it kind of tells us when it wants to, it seems like. Of course, there's tons more to discover, and I'm sure that there's a whole wealth of information, but as for right now, I think what seems to... I get the point you're trying to almost get at something. The language seems to be really important. The language itself.
Okay. Yeah, that is what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. We have this one mission going on, but it seems like we could try to work on yours as well, but I just don't know what we're supposed to do for it. So,
Oh, you want to help me too?
Of course I do. You have mentored me. The least I could do is to help you as well. You did tell me information about this, so I will of course help you.
So Hadelin he stands up at this point and kind of straightens his armor a little bit and puts his hand on Balin's shoulder and says, "You are helping me, Balin, but yeah, I think we could figure some more stuff out together. I appreciate it. If you maybe want to study the language itself, since I kind of get pulled in a lot of different directions here, so that would help."
I will do my best. I will start to try and learn Dwarven and see if I can figure out something with this language as well.
It would probably help you with a lot of your, travels and things as well. Dwarven has a lot of really good sayings and stuff that can't be translated into other languages.
Which would be helpful, but have you noticed we have not come across a lot of dwarves so far?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's people that spoke Dwarvish that might have understood them.
Were there a lot of dwarves where you were from?
No, not really.
Well, then this is definitely an ancient language and would interest me. I will do my best to learn it as quickly as possible to help you. Maybe I'll ask Critty to see if she knows a book.
Yeah, that would be helpful. And don't be thinking that this will help you with your other lessons. I'm still.
Can I do an insight? I want to do an insight on Hadlin to see.
See what? You just cut out.
what he really thinks about. Right now, hold on. My connection is being all wonky. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you want to do an insight check for what purpose? Okay, let me ask it again.
Froze again.
I mean, I got the inside check and the rest of it's poofy. And then...
Snap out of it, Balin. I don't want to have to hit you.
he's right in the middle of getting ready to say something, and all of a sudden it's just
Spit
like
it out!
a buffering circle starts going on his forehead.
Strong to you, bro. All right, Frozen Finn. Really? Just leave us on a cliffhanger, hey?
It's too bad it didn't freeze him with like a goofy look on his
I
face.
know, like if he's picking his nose or something outrageous, that'd be awesome. Right, so we're waiting for Finn. Anybody else want to have a quick conversation or talk to anybody as you guys make your way to Shady Creek Run? All right, so we're basically we lost Finn. Finn has just gone poofed. He's died. He's completely disappeared.
Not even in a car.
No, not even in a car. Can't even run internet right in his own normal dwellings.
No, I can't. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, Finn, we can hear you now.
Who's that?
No, literally the entire internet just like crapped out. I have no idea what the hell just happened.
Pay your
I have
bills.
zero.
Okay.
But I do have a. Okay, I don't know where that left off. So
You said insight check, and I asked you for what purpose.
And there he
This
goes
is
again.
not scripted.
God.
Wait, I cast hold person, Trinzel.
You're just not supposed to do that insight check.
I mean, really?
And there, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think I succeeded in my insight check.
Finn, you're muted.
there we go. Yeah, I think you just straight up won every roll just automatically. Just
All right, so you're going to... I'm going to ask this again. I'm scared. All right, Finn, you want to make an insight check for what purpose?
No,
What do you mean, no? You said you wanted to do
I
an
wanted Hadelin to do an insight. Oh my god, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I want Hadlin to do an insight check because I want to see what his actual thoughts are when I said that I wanted Critty to help me learn Dwarven.
You have to roll an insight. I'm not going to have him roll an insight so you can... That's not how this works.
How any of
Yeah,
this
I
works.
want to roll an insight. Sorry, him, whatever. but I
Oh
want to roll an
my
insight
sweet
for it. That's what I want.
Jesus. Just roll an insight check with disadvantage because you're just irritated me.
11.
You have hard to read. All
Okay.
that for that. Oh my sweet
Yes,
Jesus.
of course it's all that for that.
All that.
It's called suspense.
That's not what I would call it. More like nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
The other sense.
I mean, yeah,
No, you don't know.
my internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your internet might be nonsense.
My internet is kind of getting to nonsense. No, it's the adapter. I already know what the issue is. I'm waiting to be able to hardwire everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But no. So if you want to continue the conversation, you can. If not, then we will move on.
No, I think that was it.
Okay.
Unless Hadlin had anything else.
All right. Anything you guys want to do before you get to Shady Creek Run?
I'm gonna approach Critty.
Okay, you approach Critty. Critty, good luck.
I know. Critty, that was me doing it purposely. Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna get punched. in the
Critty, do
pennis.
you have? It's gonna happen now just because of the connection. Critty, do you have a minute? I have a quick favor to ask.
I've got lots of minutes.
Do you have any books that would help me learn Dwarven?
Oh, books about Dwarven.
You
Well, I have
do.
a book about useful things.
Yeah, you don't have a book specifically that. I mean,
I
you,
don't like have a Dwarven to English kind of book because I already speak Dwarven real well. So I mean that would just be extra luggage.
Do Would you be able to teach me?
Ooh, like lessons?
That is correct.
Yeah, I can do that.
I would ask Hadlin, but he's helping me with my sword, so I don't want to bother him with this as well.
We could like have class every day, and you could take notes, and you could have a binder. Good.
But I don't think I have a binder, but I will
Well,
try to
I
find
have
one.
some paper you could borrow, and we could
That works.
conjugate verbs, and you could learn how to say where is the library.
I would like to
Very
say where is the
important to me.
bathroom? Can I learn where is the bathroom first?
Probably more useful. You
Mhm.
might use a bathroom more often than a library, but you know they have bathrooms at the library.
Where is the bathroom in the library?
Yeah, see, that's a great sentence.
That works. I will start with that.
And you should probably learn how to say, please don't kill me.
Please don't kill. That is a good one as well.
And you should also learn how to say, I should not touch that.
Shouldn't I just know that and not have to say it?
I don't know. Do you know that?
I have been told this multiple times, so yes. I have learned my lesson. I don't feel like being possessed by another evil being.
Well, I don't
Ever.
think anybody feels like that. But yeah, I could teach you. Do you want to have lessons in like the mornings, or do you want to have lessons in the afternoon, or at night, or all?
Whenever it doesn't conflict with my lessons with Hadlin,
Okay.
since we are going to be sword fighting.
Tell you what, whenever you want a lesson about Dwarven language, you just come find me. I mean,
Thank you very much, Grady.
traveling together, it's not like it's gonna be hard to find me.
And scene. All right. All right. You guys make your way to Shady Creek Run. So, it takes you about to midday to get there. Hold on. I have to upload. The map disappeared. Great. All right. Give me a moment. I have to start from scratch. Yes, I would like to choose this goddamn map that I... Oh, you son of a bitch. Hold on. I had it. Thank you. Yes, I would like you to upload that, please. Again. Hold on. And I will show you the map of Shady Creek Run. Alright. I have to do it from scratch. Yay. Okay. And let me bring you guys over here to this map. All right. There we go. All right. Shady Creek Run. Here we go. All right. Let's make sure the other ones did it. It did not. Why didn't this switch over? Because you suck. All right. All right. So Shady Creek Run. So as you guys in, you can see that the city does not have a normal cohesive shape. It's, you can kind of tell just from its the way it's built as you guys enter it that it is built on a long line along a tree edge and some sort of river or creek that it's obviously probably named for, Shady Creek Run. It's first thing you notice is the smell, not the most pleasant smell, and you can see that most of the people here are armed to the teeth. Openly wearing arms, everybody is mostly. You see a few different kind of insignias and stuff. You don't, maybe unless you did some insight and figure out what they mean, you don't really know. You see a lot of poor people here, a lot of beggars, stuff like that. The street is dirt mainly. It's a lot of squalor. It looks like it's a lot of haves and have-nots in this city. You see a mix of a few elves, a few dwarves, some other races, mainly humans is what you see in the city. So yeah, it's kind of what you get when you get in here. You can see that half the city in the north starts becoming part of the woods. You can tell as you get to the main street, Clover Street, it heads north through the Clover Plaza towards the North Clover is what you learn. It is very muddy. It is very poopy. It's very nasty. Again, you see ragged peasants cluttering the alleyways. You can see people begging you guys for money. I don't know if you guys give them any. Or alms for the poor. But that's what you guys kind of run into as you get into Northern Shady Creek Run. So the map here, you can see that's where you guys entered here. Okay, I'm pinging it on the map. And then Clover Street is the main street that runs through here. And then you get to, this is the main Clover Street runs through here. Then it goes to North Clover Street, which leads to a lot of the areas here on the map, or you don't know what that is, but you can see that it builds into the forest with other residential areas. But the main city is here, here, and here, and then the opening Sava, which there's a bridge that goes over the river to the other part of the city, Northern Shady Creek Run. There's the Southern Shady Creek Run where you see a lot of stuff, and then the northern part. So, and then you can see the main plaza. It's right there, where you might find a tavern or some other works or anything you guys want. You are in Shady Creek Run. Are you guys planning on staying here for a bit? Are you guys continuing to your march north?
Do we need to find anything here? Maybe we could pay one of these guys to be our guide. They are asking for money, so why don't we ask them to guide us to wherever we need to, but I don't know where exactly we're going.
I honestly think the less time we spend in Shady Creek Run, the better off we are.
I agree. Some of us might get into more trouble than we need.
Does everyone look at Togar?
I'm not even so worried about him myself.
Well, then let us get out of here. Do you know which direction it is?
North.
Yeah, it's easy to follow the streets out.
Let's
It leads
go.
into the forest. All right. You guys don't waste any time then. You guys avoid pretty much anything because you're in and out pretty quickly. You guys have grabbed what supplies you need. Apparently, your goods are good to go. So you guys head north through the city. It leads right into the forest. The road becomes less and less like a road and more like a dirt path as you lead through it. And then eventually it ends because it only goes so far in the north. And you guys know that this might be a good spot to make a campsite for the day because the rest of the time you're going to be heading straight through the forest. And I'll bring you back to the other map now. Into the Savalier Wood. So you guys are there. And this is about right where you guys are at right now.
When we're going through, Ranger,
Yeah.
is it possible just to see kind of gauge how people are looking at our group just wandering through? Do some of them just look at it as, oh, there's travelers, and do some other people take like additional interest?
No one really gave a shit who you were.
Okay.
Other than
perfect.
people begging for money.
Right. Okay. That's perfect.
You guys didn't really take your time enough to really explore or find out anything about the city. For the way you guys are saying it, you guys are in and out.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just doing like a quick glance as we're walking through to see if anybody kind of pays attention, but that's it.
No.
If no one's paying attention, then I'm good.
Not in the large group. I mean, large groups kind of, if there had been any kind of pickpockets or anything, seeing you guys in a large group like that, no one's really going to mess with you here in Shady Creek Run.
Okay.
Gang warfare. We have a large group of 8 people, no one's really going to be interested in, messing with you guys too much.
Okay.
But yeah, the only
Yeah,
really
okay.
thing you saw is just people just living in squalor and, begging you for money. I don't know if anybody gave money away, but, if you did, just, you can mark off like if you gave like a few coppers or silver, whatever you guys did.
Hadwin would have given a few silver probably to a child or something.
Sure. Okay. You did that. All right. You guys make camp. Who is setting up camp for the first night with what watch? Who is doing what? Let's do this.
Making our usual tiny hut.
All right. The tiny hut has been summoned. Critty is on the inside. And there's a campfire on the outside. You guys have... It's a beautiful night, beautiful day, but a lot of cover. I mean, the Savalier Wood is very dense. As you guys can see that through Shady Creek Runs on that map, you saw that it had been cleared up to a certain point. You can see that there were some probably estates and some manors that were a part of this. You guys are avoiding all that, and you're going straight north. So, okie dokie.
I'll stay up a little bit late and take first watch.
All right, so
With
it's going to
Reed?
be Togar first watch with who?
Yeah, why not?
All right, Reed and Togar first watch. Make a perception check.
Well, that's a switch.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Anything you guys want to talk about? Why you are here?
You didn't see anybody drawing in this book, did you, Reed?
Well, you mean other than you?
Yeah, basically anybody other than me.
Nah, just you.
Is there a deception check on that one?
Yeah. You make an insight check, Reed, if you want to make a deception check. You have advantage. Yeah, he's lying. You get a sense that he's lying about something.
I'm gonna take out my little brandy bottle, pour a little glass, offer one over to Reed.
I appreciate it. I don't really drink.
Whatever. Are you sure you haven't seen anyone? I'll use forceful presence.
Okay, make your save. What is the save on that?
I have to roll a persuasion.
Okay, roll a persuasion.
28.
Jesus Christ.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this isn't going to be good.
Actually, no, this will be charisma saving throw because it's
Yeah,
persuasion.
charisma saving.
That's that much better.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Answer the man.
I guess, well, you know, we all took turns sort of drawing at it ourselves. Figured, why would you have all the fun?
I never knew you were into the arts, Reed.
You know, you see something nice, you like looking at it, you know.
Would you draw me?
What? Reed?
Well, I mean, I
Just
drew
sit back
one of
and
the.
enjoy this now.
I drew one of the pictures in there. Slightly better than stick figures, but you know, not on your level. You were in it. I mean, you see the one with the snout and the pointy teeth. That one is you in the picture I drew.
I start handing the book over to him, saying, I want you to draw me now, Reed.
Are you sure?
You think it's a good idea? Yeah, Reed, go ahead and make a performance check.
Man, hitting all my high scores here. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my.
The muse is upon you, Reed Tea Leaf. You draw.
It's Bob Reed. Happy little Togars.
You draw a unbelievable. Something possesses you. You don't know what it is. You draw the most incredible picture. Even you are blown away of how well you don't know how to explain it. You draw the most incredible.
What do you draw, Reed?
Picture of Togar, and you can describe what you want to draw with it. Like, is it a portrait, like a neck up face, or do you draw?
Oh no! It is the most epic, like, missing Led Zeppelin cover art ever of Togar riding on the back of a giant ancient red dragon with a harp in one hand,
riding Bahamut.
And yes, he's riding Bahamut,
the platinum dragon. Okay.
Yes.
We don't know what he looks like, but it's your interpretation of it. But
yeah, platinum dragon.
Sure.
Right? Harp in one hand and like a keg of beer in the other, and just broad chested, screaming.
Does it take up 2 pages? Is it
Oh,
2 pages
it's
of the
a
book
total splash
centerfold?
cover. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're still working on this masterpiece, Reed, when the next shift is woken up by Togar, who did not want to disturb you. So who's pulling the next shift?
We have our cover art, just
take
so
the
y'all
second
know.
Hold on. Who's
You're welcome.
So Grim,
Yeah.
Grim, your character. Okay, so Dromzel, and who's pulling it with you?
I'll go.
All right, so you're woken up by Bad Rongo. You guys come over. You see Reed is just furiously sketching in this book. And when you guys look to see what he's doing, or are you not interested? You've never seen
Sure,
Reed
why
draw
not?
before. Okay.
I am curious.
Yeah, can you guys
Yeah.
look over? It is the most epic drawing you have ever seen of, as he just described it, Togar on this incredibly beautiful dragon with a harp in one hand and a keg in another, looking just majestic with mountains in the background. He's flying in the air, clouds are around him and stuff. You guys are blown away with a natural 20 of how incredible this is.
Being as I saw him draw the stick figures the other night, I'm gonna look Reed in the eyes and say, "Did you start drinking again?"
No, I don't know. Normally, the depth perception and drawing and me don't get along well. It just clicked. I don't know if it's the firelight or what, but I wish I had some colored pencils. This would really be.
I have to admit I'm mildly disturbed at this. I mean, not that you're drawing, but the and I point at the picture and go,
Now is Togar in a
Yeah.
slutty kind of pose though, with his shirt open with muscles? So I mean, how did you?
Oh yeah, no. This is like the cover of like a Conan the Barbarian.
Gotcha. So it's not,
There is more
yeah.
muscle
Frank
mass on
Frazetta.
Togar than
Gotcha.
there is in the entirety of the content.
Glistening scales. Gotcha.
Yeah,
a
like
Frank
just
Frazetta
bulked,
picture, yeah.
looks like He-Man. Like
It is an exact depiction.
I think it's fairly accurate.
Yeah. Oh God.
I might have put on a few extra pounds. I mean, 90-pound Togar. Maybe up to 110 in this, but it's
things happen.
Why
Bailey.
does it
pencil
look
adds
like
10
a
pounds.
scaly version of Corlon?
Hey,
Why am I?
No. Coralon and Togar are riding Bahamut nuts to butts.
oh Jesus!
So no, this is Reed's interpretation of drawing you. So
Oh,
I'm just-
wow.
So you're trying to be flattering, right?
oh, it's
Is that-
I think it's flattering.
Well, it's definitely something.
I don't know why I'm about to do
I don't
this.
know if I'd go on the side of saying flattering.
Re-
Um,
Reed, you have seen what Togar looks like, right?
Well, for the most part, it's a very different angle from down here, and
There are a lot of muscles and bulges in places that he doesn't have.
well,
Why
it's
are you
shadowing. I mean, like and I mean sometimes depth perception's a wee bit of an issue for me at times, but I think it looks like it.
it does look like him. Just
Yeah, I
over
know.
the top.
I'm getting the picture. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna start walking away at this point.
all right. You finish your picture, Reed, and
As I leave, as I walk away from Reed, while Togar is sleeping, I'm just gonna kind of look at him and just get a comparison of what Reed did and what Togar actually looks like,
Well,
and just make
Togar-
notes of all the differences.
Well, you have to look at it before, because I'm sure Togar, you're going to take your drawings and stuff with you, right?
I
Oh
thought
yeah, we're going
Reed
to
was,
bed.
Yeah, Reed.
I have
Reed
good
was,
Oh, I
dream
thought
work.
Reed was still drawing.
no, he was in the beginning. He's finished, and then he goes to get some rest, and
Okay.
Togar takes the sketch with him.
Okay. No. Just from memory, what I saw Reed drawing, I'm just going to compare it to what Togar actually looks like. Just make some mental notes on the actual differences between
Yeah.
the picture and Togar.
All right. Yeah. Drom, Balin, anything you guys? Well, first of all, make a perception check.
as soon as I can find perception, there it is.
Okay, you guys did a really good job. Anything else you guys want to talk about for the evening festivitas?
Do you think that Reed has an unhealthy view of Togar?
I think that's a gigantic understatement. I mean,
when I think of Togar, I don't think of that.
I'm trying my best to not think of it right now.
It is kind of hard. It is kind of burned into my brain right now. Kind of disturbing.
I missed a good punchline there when he was drawing that. I cast blindness on myself. But I don't know. We might want to keep an eye on those two. I mean,
Yeah, there is something weird going on between them. I don't know what, but yes, I agree. Might need to watch to see what's happening there.
Oh.
Actually, no, I don't want to watch. Whatever happens, I don't want any sight.
You might want to pick your words a little bit better next time.
That is correct. I don't want to see. They can do whatever. I'm gonna look away.
Oh my god.
And this is where we get Reed and Togar fan art.
We're gonna get shipped.
It's Reedgar.
That's better than Treed.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, no, that's it.
Okay. All right, that conversation. Who's got the next shift?
I will.
You know, actually, come to think of it, eventually, Balloon, if you ever get any of those mind-altering, spells, we might want to get rid of this memory eventually.
All right.
I don't disagree. I kind of want to forget this already.
All right. So, Critty, you're taking the next shift. Has anybody taken it with her?
Ashira said.
Okay, Shara, Critty, you guys are up. First of all, make perception checks.
Ouch.
Okay. Just waiting on Ashira.
I know. I don't know what's happening right now. I thought I was.
Ashira.
Maybe your hamsters are on strike with mine.
It says that I'm signed in, but when I click on wisdom, I'm not getting the little rolly dice.
And you're in Chrome, right?
Yeah. Did something update?
Was the extension maybe turned off? Do you see like the little?
I've got a little rolly dice in the thing.
Okay.
And then.
Thank you, DSP, for the 100 bits.
Thank you for showing your biddies.
Yeah. I'm going to shut it down and open it back up. Can someone roll for me? So we're not...
I got it.
Thank you.
All right. So while you're doing that, Critty, Ashira, any conversation?
So, Ashira, have you noticed that everybody's taking like a really strong interest in the arts?
Yes, I have. It is a bit odd. A lot of drawing going on.
I mean, I'm really happy for them. They're like enriching their lives, like really absorbing the culture. But the chosen medium just really makes me think that I think maybe some people need some special time.
I am uncertain what you mean special time.
I think that some people maybe need to take a little break to themselves to really think about life. and to maybe stop drawing all of the gods in various compromising positions.
You know, that might be an excellent suggestion. I don't know when we're going to start making them angry. Not that
I'm
they-
really getting a little nervous about that.
We do not need angry gods chastising us for strange pictures.
Yeah. I mean, like, museum quality, some of these pieces, but just the subject matter, you know?
I'm on board. Maybe we could distract them. Maybe we could suggest something else. Perhaps.
Maybe they could draw a tree or a butterfly. Just maybe some nice landscapes.
I don't know if that would go the way you think it would go.
I'm really hoping it wouldn't. 'Cause
At least it wouldn't be the gods.
I would just be so disappointed.
I'm unclear. Are you saying that you would be disappointed if it didn't go in the
No.
direction?
No, I expect that it would go in a very disturbing direction. I don't know what is in these guys lately. Heck, even you and I drew pictures. I don't know what's up with us.
Maybe it's because you know, I started as a paladin with Corlon, and now there is more art in our group.
You might have something there. Maybe we're all just trying to find a new dynamic, and we're trying to rediscover who we are as people. And some people are just doing it in a very kind of gross way.
Disturbing way. Disturbing. But if a god's behind it, then this is the question we must ask.
Do you think we should ask the gods if they like the pictures?
I wouldn't ask that, because if they don't know, we don't want them to know. But maybe I could ask Orlon if he hasn't inspired us to our artistic heights.
That would be a really interesting conversation.
I would be very subtle about it.
Yeah, just be like, hey, inspired a group of travelers lately?
The best part is hearing Bad Wrong go through Gareth's microphone.
Yep. I'm glad it's not just me, though.
Yes, yeah. Very disturbed. I am also glad that I'm not the only one I think we're all somewhat disturbed, you know?
Except for maybe Togar. I think he's pretty happy about the results.
I don't know if he knows enough to be disturbed.
All right. All right, you guys finish up your shift. It comes to an end. Nothing else happens. Hadlin, pull your shift. You wake up. You're the last one, Mr. Grumpy Pants. And make a perception check, please.
Right.
No, that's performance. You're not performing your during your
man.
watch. Yeah, unless you're trying to do a little tappy dance. All right, 21. There you
I
go.
tried to dance during my watch while no one was
You
watching.
didn't.
but
Yeah, you.
It's
yeah,
okay, Hadlin. You can dance if you want to.
Little dwarven jig. Nothing happens. You just smoke your pipe and you wake everybody up, and you guys. All right, you guys wake up the next day. Is there any? Who's going? I mean, is there anything you want to do first thing in the morning, or are you guys heading straight out?
I'm ready to leave.
Okay. No. All right. So who is taking point?
Taking point.
Probably
Drum and Hadlin.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Drom. All right. I need a pecking order. Drom's going first. I guess you're going to be the survival guy here.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Who's following along? In what order?
I'll be in the middle.
Okay. Somewhere in the middle.
I'll be behind Drum.
Okay. Critty, then Drom, and then Reed somewhere in the
I'll
middle.
be right behind Reed.
All right. You're somewhere in the middle. Who's holding up the rear?
I'll take the rear.
You're taking the what?
The rear?
The rear. Okay.
I also have Renaud, my dog, with me, so I'll make sure he's also keeping an eye out.
Yeah. So,
I'll be in front of Ashira, so, and then I guess Hadlin's in front of me.
okay. So you guys are marching along. All right. I need you to make a survival check, Drum.
Okay. Now this is going to be different because I don't have advantage on it anymore.
No. All right.
Can I?
No.
Hold on. Okay.
Too late.
Could I go ahead and give myself guidance?
Not. I mean, survival. Just
Okay. Well, it was worth a try.
You need to do it before you do it. So, so the first day, you guys, you get off the main beaten path. It's way more forest than you were expecting. It's really thick in some places. You kind of pick your best spot. You're not used to this terrain, Drum. It takes a while. You guys don't make the best of time. You don't really lose any time per se. It's not that bad, but it's an adjustment. You guys are all adjusting to this. It's the middle of summer. I mean, the weather's fine, but you just, it's tree after trees and more trees, and some are bigger and smaller. And it's trying to get the path that you think is the best. So you make okay time. You didn't really gain any time. You didn't lose any time. You just did okay. So you guys set up for camp the next night. Is there anything you guys want to do before you set up camp? The hut, I'm assuming, is going up from Crite. Okay. And then you guys set up camp. Who's pulling the first watch?
I'll go
I'll go first.
Okay, Hadlin and Balin, make perception checks, please. Okay. Yeah, you guys do a great job. You guys are on point. So if you guys have a conversation you guys want to have, feel free.
Hadlin, is there anything I can do during this trek to train a little bit on my sword?
I mean, I think just the general training that we have you do it now is probably good, and this forest is so dense that even my arm's starting to hurt from hitting so many branches aside and stuff. So, I mean, you're probably doing good.
Okay, I will try to let the sword just kind of become natural.
All right.
And for the rest of the watch, while I'm like actually watching and stuff, I'm just gonna have like the longsword in my hand and just kind of try to just make normal movements. I'm not like trying to do like swings or anything with it, but just trying to have it kind of like an extension
Make
of
a
the arm
strength check.
almost. Okay.
Yeah, you're starting to adjust a little bit to it.
Parry, guard, thrust, spin, turn.
Yeah, you kind of keep it in your hand and get used to the weight and the balance of it, and yeah, for the most part, you're starting to get a little bit of feel for the weapon. You think that all that strength training you did with the rock and other things that they've had you go through is paying off. All those push-ups are finally doing something for you, Balin.
Huzzah!
All right, anything else?
Does that count as a success for using it?
No.
Okay. Then I will just continue to get familiar with it.
There you
That is
go.
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you might remember me talking about Kororim once. And then I'm going to start speaking to him in Dwarven. And I'm going to explain what Kororim is, how dwarves gain pride from work, and just explain how a dwarf goes to work every day and how he gains.
In
so
Dwarven,
much-
you said?
Yes, and I just.
Balin,
and
do
I,
you speak Dwarven?
Mm-mm.
He has no idea what the hell you're talking about.
I know. And then I stop.
Wow. Okay, so he just gives this big, long, throaty speech to you.
So I'm gonna try something, Ranger. Let me know what I can do. I have the paper that Critty gave me in order to write notes. I am going to do my best to phonetically write everything he just said on that paper in phonetic, not in Dwarvish, but in as phonetically as possible, so I can repeat it to Critty later to see if she can help me translate.
Make a performance check with disadvantage because you have no earthly idea what in the hell is happening.
Yes, I don't. Okay, let's see. Come on. 9.
You definitely write something down.
Okay.
It's gonna be like the Jeff Dunham Ahmed thing where he tries
Yep.
to spell Ahmed A-C phlegm.
Definitely wrote something down. Okay. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna make a note here. Paper with
Gibberish.
gibberish.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll pour him an ale and give him a cheers at the end of it.
He has no idea.
An ale?
Yeah, it doesn't have any. It's just a regular ale.
No
so,
spirit.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah,
not
no
dwarven
spirits. Yeah, no. I'm not trying to knock you out on watch. I'm not dumb.
All right.
Trying to roofie balloon.
Yeah. All right. So your shift comes to an end. Who's pulling the next shift?
I'll take the next shift.
And I'll take it with him.
All right. Drom and Reed, make perception checks, please.
All right, so this should be interesting. Oh, not persuasion. There we go.
Reed, you're just on it. I mean, you don't know. Your eyes. You rolled your second nat 20. Are just you're open to the world. If you could see the universe, you would. Drama. I mean, you're just not into it tonight. But you guys want to have a conversation? Go ahead. I mean, Reed, you're picking up on everything, every little sound, every little motion from animals and or people. You pick up on everything. You're just in tune with your surroundings at the moment.
It's a very wild area. It's an old forest.
I don't say shit. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it tonight. I mean, it was a rough day today. So
Yeah, it's dense forest. It's going to be tough to get through.
hopefully tomorrow we'll do better.
Well, hopefully.
I think that's about it.
Okay. Any no other conversations?
Nope.
Okay. Who's pulling next shift?
I'd like to take it with Togar.
Okay. Togar, is Togar there?
Be back. If not, I'll just talk like he is there.
We can do. We'll say Shira pulls the third shift by herself. Shira, just go ahead and make a perception check for me. Where the hell is Togar?
He had to feed the puppers
Oh.
and give her the medicine.
Okay.
I'm glad Ashira knows that.
It's in chat.
Yeah, he put it in the Zoom chat.
You said it in your voice. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Not much happens. Kind of a slow shift. Not much goes on. You kind of just Is there anything you want to do on your shift while you're doing it?
I will pull out the lock picking tools and practice picking the lock.
Make a sleight of hand check. Well, make a investigation check because no, you've done that enough. This is just gonna be sleight of hand because you've been playing with this enough. So make a sleight of hand check. See if you can. No, it doesn't go well.
Okay.
I mean, you're just keep busy, keeping your senses about you. You try to work on the lock. You're just not feeling it tonight, Ashira. Just not there for you. All right. So your shift comes to an end, and then we've got Critty and Togar as our last shift. So you guys are woken up from Ashira. You guys awake, and you guys want to have a conversation? Go for it.
Okay, so
Make your perception check. Oh, you guys did. Okay, good. Yep.
So Togar, now that you have your beautiful cover art, which we were all very impressed with, landscapes. This is what I'm talking about. Landscapes. Just nice, simple trees, rivers. How about you try that? Nice and friendly. No gods are going to get angry at us and smite us.
So I'll take out my book and I start drawing a library, but like MC Escher's library with no end, an infinite library.
Pretty cool.
Okay, make a performance check.
There's definitely an outline of the Critty in the library.
Hold on, just.
Oh God.
I mean, it's okay. It's not. I mean, it's the basic outlines of what you're trying to do. I mean, you are able to pull it off. It's not epic in any sense of the stretch of the imagination, but it does look like a library. It's not hard to judge that that's what you're trying to go for. But I mean, you're having a little bit of problem with like the detail and maybe a little bit of the depth of perception of what you're trying to go for. So it's getting there, but it's not. It's not...
because I was inspired by Critty's love of architecture and books and friends that I wanted to draw her an infinite library, but I just don't know. Critty, help me draw your dream library.
Do you draw?
I will absolutely buy that. I don't doubt it at all. You said dream library and I'm on board.
Okay, so do you try to draw a library? He gives you the pen.
A performance check?
Yeah, make a performance check. You do a pretty damn good job. She blows your work out of the water there, Togar, and takes this sketch and draws this pretty unique interpretation. Very solid lines, very very to the point, but very eloquently done. Attention to detail and everything, and does a really good job of drawing her version of the infinite library.
Forceful presence. And now can you draw me in the library, Critty?
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Make a charisma saving throw, Critty.
Doesn't he have to
He has to roll too, but I just go ahead and I already know charisma saving throw is going to be a part of this.
Oh no! Wait, let's see how bad it could be. If I get in that 20, this is going to be amazing. No? But I get advantage.
Wow.
I get advantage, but advantage.
Why do you get advantage?
Because forceful presence, charisma, or so persuasion or intimidation, I get advantage for saving or for checks.
Didn't matter. I wasn't passing that anyhow.
Yeah, his natural one is higher than your natural one.
Wow.
Critty is my match.
Critty,
she is my Sherlock Holmes.
Critty, you think that is a wonderful idea to add Togar
Best idea I've ever heard.
You think it's amazing. Like you're on board with this. It's just, but how do you interpret Togar? And then we'll have you draw it. So you've drawn this incredible library, but what's your idea for how you perceive Togar, and how you want to draw him?
Okay, so I see Togar, and there are just stacks of books on either side of him, and he has tiny little librarian glasses on the end of his snout, and there's this magical kind of golden aura around him of learning.
Okay, make a performance check. Jesus Christ. Togar, this is the most amazing artwork you have ever seen. Not only is the library pretty good, but her interpretation of you, it's not in any sense. It's just you, like she just described it. But it's not like it's really good, but it's not slutty. So that's what her interpretation of you is not in that realm.
No. I needed a secondary book cover so that I could sell this like
Oh God.
on a gray market basis, not quite the black market. This is perfect, Critty.
It's the YA
Did you
cover.
take me to this? Did you take me to this library next time we get into town?
You know, that would be cool if this was a real place. And you know, you can use it as like that little author picture that's in the back of the book. Like, Togar the Stinix wrote this book. It'd be really cool.
I'll put it wherever you want me to put it, Critty.
That's so kind of you.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever heard that response to that question.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I am.
You destroyed Gara. Just-
Yeah.
She ran into another room.
Oh boy.
You couldn't even take Togar. Just had to go away.
Hey, Critty, like, straight up dragged Togar through the mud last session. I had to try and rethink how do Critty and I be best friends.
Well, you guys are best buddies right now. All right, so that happens. You all wake up to Critty still furiously drawing in the morning. Does anybody come over and look at what Critty's drawing?
I don't want to see it after seeing Reed's thing.
I
lean
look
over
over
to
his
him.
shoulder at it.
It's amazing.
I'm starting to sense a pattern here, Balloon.
It's very good. Mine had a
What?
little more muscle, definitely.
Togar has found a way to enlist everyone to draw for him now.
Apparently.
I don't know how he's managing to do this. I'm not taking watch with him.
Dude, I choked on my gummy bear.
Let's just make a deal, Drum. You and I are on watch together from now on.
Oh my God.
That sounds like a plan.
All right, it's the next day. It's morning. You guys are woken up. Critty, you have this beautiful artwork that Togar has done, is now added to his collection. You're very proud of that drawing. And you guys wake up, you break fast, and you guys get ready for the next day travels. You guys are deep in the forest now in the Salvaler Wood. Who is, Drum, are you still leading the troops?
Yes, sir.
Make a survival check, please.
Okay, let's hope we do a little bit better today than we did yesterday. No, we'll do the exact same.
Yeah, you don't really do bad, but I mean, again, you're still adjusting. It's just really hard to, get your bearings. It takes a little bit slower pace. I mean, you go a good distance. It's just not farther than you want, but it could have been worse. So, you're disappointed with your overall travels and stuff, but yeah. Now, as you guys start the end of the day, you guys start making your way to look for a camp. What is the order of march? I need you guys to tell me the order of march. Who is going to? So we know Drum is leading the way, right?
I think it was Drum.
Behind Drum.
And then who?
Christy.
Critty. Okay. And then next.
I think it was Reed.
I guess me and Ronaldo.
Then Hadlin, and Togar. Where were you?
I was right behind Reed, and then
Togar,
Hadlin.
Then Hadlin.
Yeah. Then myself, and then Ashira. Assuming it's single file.
Wait, no, I think Hadlin's in front of Reed because it's Drom's.
No, Hadlin was in front of me.
Then Reed.
No,
No, 'cause
Hadlin
you
was
got it.
definitely in front
Well,
of me.
it's been decided. All right.
Oh, well.
It's that now.
Yeah. No, I had Hadlin in front of me specifically, so that's what I was making sure.
All right.
Well, I mean, he's a dwarf. You can't hide behind him.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. I'm just like crunch up.
I can lift my shield.
I'm just picturing it now. Hadlin just walking with the shield above his head to block my sight.
All right. You guys come into a clearing here. I don't know if it'll work. It doesn't want to work.
It was there a second ago.
Hold on.
There it is.
You like? Yeah, I see an area now.
Okay. All right. So we've got Drum.
Here, I'll pull my character onto the sheet here.
I'm already doing it.
Oh.
Do you want us
Well,
to drag it on?
fine.
Right here,
Be that way.
Yeah, go ahead and drag them on there, guys. In the order that you're supposed to be in a straight line. Here, let me move. Here, let me put here. So put your characters behind. This is Drom here. So put it in the order that you guys are in. Should be Drom, Critty, Reed, Togar, Hadlin, Balin, and then Shira.
Is Critty rogue?
Oh,
No.
X-Men? Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks,
Okay.
I drew it myself. It's for Comics Corner.
All right. I need Drom and Critty to make perception checks for me, por favor.
May I use guidance, please?
Not for this.
Okie dokie. Better than average.
Okay, Drom, you don't see anything. Critty, you do see some movement. You hear it more than you see it. You hear movement here, and then you hear movement sounds from left and right.
John, do you hear that?
Do you do anything?
Did you see anything?
Drom doesn't see anything.
Would I hear her say that to Drum?
Yeah.
I'm going to immediately just start looking at the woods myself then, and I'm going to direct Renaud to do the same to the opposite side woods.
Hold on.
I know I saw something.
Critty, you have a free action here. What are you doing?
Poking Drum, and I don't like action as in take an actual action, or
Yeah, you have a free action to do whatever you want here. You heard a sound from left and right. What do you do? You can do anything you want.
sorry, I'm looking at my actions. It's been so long since we've had combat. I forgot what I have. Well, darn it, I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut. I've always wanted to cast Tiny Hut before her battle.
Takes a minute.
It's gonna take a minute. 10 rounds.
So Critty goes, "Hey, Drom, do you hear that?" He starts chanting. You just see Critty
actually-
stop and starts chanting to create the tiny hut.
Cast it as a ritual.
Ritual missed 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a 1 minute cast.
Okay, whatever. Faster way. I'm gonna try. I'm trying
Do you really cast tiny hut?
as I try.
Okay.
It has been my goal every single time. She just wants to have a tiny hut for safety. She's always wanted it.
Can I react as soon as I see her start casting Tiny Hut?
I mean, you see her just start.
I hear a sound.
You hear that?
No,
And then
don't
she-
try to counterspell her tiny hut.
There's the tiny hut being cast right there.
That is the order of operation.
It's not there, but you see the outline of her starting to get this little tiny hut there. That's just the
Exactly.
outline of where it's starting to appear.
I saw something. I heard something. I'm like, no, tiny hut, tiny hut.
Okay.
Okay.
Just then,
Oh, Critty's out of commission now.
popping out of the woods.
Hopefully they need a place to sleep.
Well, this will be fun.
Hi, fellas. Welcome to Critty's Traveling B&B.
We are making a house for you. Just wait for a few minutes.
Just 1 minute. It's fine. It's fine. Hold off just a minute, guys.
Take the paladin as the buffet course.
All right. Popping out, all these goblins come poking out. And you hear this just big lumbering thing from the north here. And you see this giant bugbear with these two goblins next to him. The goblins, you look at them, are all covered in different kind of piecemeal armor, and some have bows, some have spears and stuff like that. And they come popping out. The bugbear comes out, is like, "Oi, drop all your loot, we'll let you go." Yeah, let it go.
I'm gonna look around at the rest of the group. I'll sort of whisper in Dwarvish, thinking these guys probably don't speak it. I don't think we're very much likely to walk away, even if we do.
Oi, speaking common.
Is there any way you'll just let us pass? We don't mean any harm.
Yeah, give me all your loot.
But we need it to survive.
Oh, it's not my problem. Me and me boys
Ranger?
here.
Okay, Ranger. How much time has passed
Since when?
since we started this conversation? Has it
10
been about
seconds.
like 3?
Since Critty started casting the
Since Critty has started casting tiny hut.
10 seconds. It's
Okay. What if we give you about half the loot? We need our survival to get through here.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. 20.
Damn.
3/4 of your loot.
I will put down. Okay. I will start to rummage through my bag.
Oi,
And-
what's that
and-
girl doing? Is she casting a spell? Stop that. She's looking at you, Critty.
I don't see anything. I don't know what's going on.
She has a spell that brings up a portal that gets her loot
Wait
here.
a minute. No, I'm not that stupid. Tell her to stop.
Critty, you should stop.
I,
and
I'll stop.
no, do a. I'm 100% lying, by the way.
Make
I don't know if you.
make a deception check with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm saying that to Christy, so I'm assuming she's
Oh.
10 on the deception, so she should be able to figure out I'm lying.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
Yeah. You should stop, Christy. Please do not cast anything.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Well, you're casting a spell. Stop it now, we're going to get you. What do you do, Critty?
I'm gonna.
I got an idea.
I have an idea too.
Critty, do you stop or do you keep going?
I keep going.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
Ranger. While she keeps casting, I want to do something though.
Quickly, because they've got the, they're going to attack you now.
I know. That's what I'm about to do. Actually, I want to.
Oh, then everybody roll initiative. Let's see who gets the jump.
I wanted to go for a duel, dang it.
No, Sheer, that's intelligence save. You did very well, but we need initiative.
Where's my? Oh, there it is.
Wow, Hadlin.
I'm hoping I bought enough time that maybe I can surprise them, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to be able to launch a surprise attack on him, but That doesn't look likely.
Okay.
I mean, I got a 20.
Yeah,
God
we'll see
damn
what
it.
that.
Why did it
Togar
roll
can run
twice
away.
again?
Three tea leaf.
How much time has passed?
Here's the thing, Randy. For some reason, it rolled twice for
Here,
me,
I'll
and I
give
don't
you
know
a
why.
hint. Not enough.
There we go.
I know, but we can try to protect her. She has to make concentration checks. We have a chance.
Okay.
Has it
Yeah,
been
but-
like 30 seconds? 40 seconds? Is it like
No,
40 seconds
no.
range?
It's been like maybe
No.
20 seconds,
No,
Finn.
no.
This is not going to go well.
Okay,
All right.
we have 40 more seconds for Christy to get her hut and get her like life dream done here, so we never have to see
All right.
combat hut.
Top of the round, the bugbear is like, "Oh, I said stop!" And he goes running forward to you, Critty. And since you're concentrating on creating the tiny hut, he has advantage on trying to swing at you. What's your AC? Critosaurus?
I said 14.
Oh, I didn't hear you. 14?
Yeah, 14.
All right,
I
first
thought it
one
was-
hits, second one hit. He takes his big club and you take 8. And then 5 points of damage as he comes in and just whacks the crap out of you in the back.
So
I say stop! So 13 points of damage.
Okay, 13 total.
Yeah, of smashing in the butt damage. All right, next up is Togar. We are in combat.
All right, so I'm going to use my Fey Touched bonus action to cast Misty Step, and then I want to duck like into half cover behind these rocks.
Okay, Togar runs away bravely.
So, like in between this little V. And then for my action, I'm actually going to cast Fireball right here to try
Okay.
and hit these 3 goblins.
Okay. Okay, let's see if they save. Save. Fail. All right. First 2 roll damage because I think it's half damage if you save, right?
It did roll
Oh,
damage.
it did. Okay, 31.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
All right, these 2 avoided and live. They jump back like, ah! This one's like not so unfortunate. It's like, ah, ah, ah! And starts running around, a little corpse, like on fire and stuff, and then he burns up.
The other 2 take half damage.
Yeah, I know. They're still up.
Okay.
They made their saves. Not 31 points of damage. That's rough. All right. Next up is Kool-Aid Man.
Adlin?
All right.
Sucks, huh? Find some good music.
Shield of Faith is my bonus action. Move up to there
Okay,
and attack him.
go for it.
Nice.
23.
I'm sorry that missed. Try again. No, it hit. So
right,
for
so
11,
4.
okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
All right, you give him a good old whack-a-doodle. Okie dokie.
I only, I only get 1 attack, I think, now, since I use my bonus action as a spell, right?
Right.
Since we haven't fought in so long, I was just making sure.
Absolutely. Shira, you're up.
Okay, I would like to move. Where will I move? I guess I will move over there.
I don't know where there is. You're not pointing to on the map. Ping it for
Yep.
me. Move your character where you want to go.
There.
Okay, you move it there.
I move there, and then what do I cast Channel Divinity?
Yes.
Is that, yeah?
You channel your divinity.
Okay. And that gives me advantage?
Yep.
Yep. Okie dokie. And then I will. That was my bonus action, and then my action will be to attack.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, got it right. 19 will just hit. Yeah.
And do I do it again because I have advantage, or?
Yeah. See if you roll a nat 20 or something. Yeah, they either would have hit. So roll damage. $11.
Yeah. Am I one-handed or two?
You didn't say, so we're gonna have to assume you did one-handed here.
Okay.
So
So I have to. I announce that beforehand.
you have to announce it ahead of time. Yeah. I'm just gonna assume it's one-handed.
Okay.
And you only did 4, unless I'm missing something there, because you weren't using it two-handed, were you, Hadalin? Because you had your shield up.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
No, if you said 7, sorry, I only did 4.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, so you do 11 points of damage. You hit him hard, and he's like, oh! All right. Anything else?
And then do I have more action? No, I'm okay.
I think you have 2 attacks. What level are you? Your level...
I do have
6, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have to it. So do I can hit him again with the sword?
Mm-hmm. Channel Divinity, is that a bonus action?
It doesn't count as a bonus action or a regular action. It's just
okay,
use it.
yeah. Yeah, so you can make it another attack, so go for it, sure.
Okay.
So this is not, you channel Divinity, so you should still be able to have advantage on the attack.
But it was 28, so.
All right, so you roll you got a 13 damage on that. So there you go. So you rolled 13 damage. It's like, oh, you little, oh, you. All right, anything else?
No.
Coming in with your sword, just carving him up. All right, next up is Drom.
All right, you're gonna regret that. So here we go. Gonna take a swing at him.
Okay, go for it.
Two-handed, by the way.
Okay, go for it. Okay, roll damage.
And I'm going to use my Orcish Fury to gain an extra D10 damage.
Okay, go for it.
So we're looking at 23.
Mm-hmm.
And then, is it still up?
Yeah, he's still up.
I'll use my bonus action to hit him again.
Okay, go for it. That'll hit.
For 12 more.
Okay. Still up. All right, next up is... Why is Drum up there twice? Let's just delete that out of there. Next up is Retealeaf.
All right, seeing as how I'm the 90-degree angle of the flying V.
Hold on 1 second, really quick. Somehow my character didn't get on there, Ranger. I had a 15. I think I'm after Drum. Or just before Drum.
Okay, roll.
Yeah, let me get it. See if I can get this back here.
Make sure you click on your character before you roll it, then.
I know, I thought I saw my character on there.
What did you roll? You rolled a...
15. 15. I'm not seeing Drums at all now in the turn order.
Because I have to... He's in there.
Okay. As long as you can see it, I don't see it.
I see it. All right, so take your turn, Balin.
Okay. So for my action, I'm going to cast Darkness around me.
Okay.
Centered on me. So I'll make like a little circle here. What is it? It's Alt, I think. Yeah. And it's 20. And I'm casting it just regular as a second level spell.
Okay.
15. Just like that.
Okay.
Okay, and then for my I don't know why it's not letting me click it now. I'm trying to center this. Are you able to move that, Ranger? I'm trying to move it a little to the left so it's like centered on me.
No.
Not letting me click it for some reason. Oh, I know how. Hold on. There we go. I'll move my character back. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what are you doing?
So then I'm going to, as my bonus action, spend 3 sorcery points
Okay.
to cast my Hound of Ill Omen.
Okay.
And it's going to be right here.
Okay.
So right behind it, you guys will hear kill the bugbear. Kill the bugbear, and then all of a sudden a hound made completely of shadows and darkness will appear right there. I don't know if you want to make a character sheet for me, Ranger, for that. I'll be summoning it. Okay, later, just in general. Then I can drag it on the sheet. But it will now proceed to attack it.
Go for it.
Okay. So I have its character sheet here. 1 second. It has 3 plus 5. See if that works. 24 on a bite.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And its damage is 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then it has to make a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
It makes it easily.
Okay. And that is it.
Okay. Next up is Critty. Are you still summoning the hut?
No,
No, you jumped me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Reed's turn.
Oh, it did jump you. I don't know why. Okay, Reed, then Critty.
All right. Considering this thing is completely surrounded, would I get sneak attack on this?
For some reason, you don't know why you're not able to get sneak attack. Something weird is going on.
I'd be considered in close combat with it, right?
Oh, yeah. You're still... Yeah.
Okay, bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
I will run back into the magical darkness, flipping up the eye patch, so now I can see out of it.
Can't see through magical darkness.
You'd said I'd have to roll an Arcana on it because of the way the feat works.
Okay, roll Arcana. I'll let you do that.
Natural 20.
You see, like it's daytime.
Oh,
It's almost like it was meant to happen.
Okay, so now would I get sneak attack on the bugbear, considering he can't see me at all?
No, he can't. So go for it.
Okay, so
Science.
so it'd be with advantage too, or not?
I'm doing the rules in my head. I'll give you advantage.
He
Oh,
did
for
just get
God's sakes.
hit by like a dog behind him, so he's not facing Johnny.
12 to hit.
No, that misses completely.
Okay. All right, and then Renaud, I will send him to attack one of these ones over here.
Okay, let's get a little doggy for Rinaldi. Let me find a little doggy dog, little puppy pup. Let me find a little image for him. Little puppadoodle. Okay. Who you having him attack?
Let's say that one there.
That one there? Okay, go for it.
What do I got to roll on him?
Just roll a bite attack, I guess.
I'm just going to roll a d20 and then. What would his? Because I don't have his stat line at all.
It'd be a D4 plus 3, I think. Just look. I gotta look up. Let me look this up real quick. Dog stats, D&D.
Yeah, all I get when I pull it up in the thing here is Death Dog or Blink Dog.
That's not it. All right. It's a +3 to hit. It's 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage.
Okay, so it's 17 to hit then.
Yeah, that'll hit. Do your damage.
So 1d6 plus 3, you said?
1. It's 1. I got it wrong.
Okay. 5. So it's 6 total.
Okay. That one dies.
Yay.
Little damage from the fireball. Okay.
That's all I can do. That's my bonus action, movement, and attack.
Okay. Critty, you're up.
Did getting attacked cause me to drop my spell?
Roll a d20. Yes, it did.
Okay.
The hut is
The hut shall be no more.
it is gone away. Your spell is interrupted.
Then I'm gonna get really mad
Oh.
that the big bad guy made me not do my tiny hut, which is all I really wanted, and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at him.
Okay. I don't think there's a saving throw for that, is there?
DC 14.
Wisdom saving.
Wisdom saving? That's not as good.
Yeah.
He does not. Well, no, he's got a. Okay. He saves.
And then I'm gonna take a bonus action and cast Spirit Shroud.
Go for it. There you go. Nicely done. Okay. Didn't work, but nicely done. So you see Critty just turn around and start yelling at this guy and then cast a spell and just get him the stink eye. All right, it's the goblin's turn. This goblin here is going to try to stab your dog. He does. 3 plus. Let me see what your hit points are. You have 10 hit points. Oh, you hear "Arr, arr, arr," as your dog is stabbed, and you hear that. Your dog's not looking good. This goblin here is going to shoot at Critty. So your AC is...
I'm surrounded by a Spirit Shroud, and they're invulnerable. Doesn't that protect me?
It does, but not invulnerable. Let me look at something real quick. It does give you protection, but let me look up. Make sure. Let's see. That's not in the book.
It's one of the Tasha's spells.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. But it's the spirits are invulnerable, Critty, but they're also intangible. They don't protect you, they help you do more damage.
Oh.
Like if you read the rest of the spell, so any damage you do, any attack you make deals extra damage and it assists you basically.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I thought by the invulnerable that it meant that they were swirling around me and
they are, but they are invulnerable. I can't kill them, but they don't provide any AC or anything like that. Okay. So your AC is what then?
14.
14, yeah, you take some damage here. So you take another 7 points of damage as this one shoots you with a bow and arrow. Starts laughing. This one's going to shoot at Drom. What's your AC, Drom?
It is 21.
He actually hits you. You take 7 points of damage as an arrow comes thumping right in your butt. This one's going to come running up. So this one of these two are going to attack you, Drom. 21. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit. You take another 6 points of damage as he stabs you with a spear. These two here are going to shoot at your hound. What's the AC your hound there, Finn?
14.
Hit. Hit. Takes 6. Takes 6. 12 points of damage.
Okay.
These two run up and are going to. This one's going to attack your hound and stab it. What did you say the AC was?
14.
Yeah, it hits. And it takes 9 points of damage as well.
12 and 9. Okay.
Okay. This one's going to run up to you, Ashira, and attack you. What's your AC?
$16.
16. Miss. And miss. Okay, didn't do anything. And then these are going to fire wildly into the darkness. Disadvantage. That's a hit. See if he can do better. He didn't. He did. What's your AC, Finn?
16.
He actually hit you. Oh, Christ. You take 8 points of damages. You don't know how. His arrow comes in and thumps you in the arm.
All right. I guess I'll do a concentration.
Yep. Go ahead and... Well, you do it on your turn, I
24.
think. Right? Yeah,
I think you do it when you take damage, right? I think it should be damage.
Yeah,
can.
concentration checks are whenever you take damage.
Yeah, some do it when they're. Sometimes I do it on the beginning of your turn or something like that. So it just depends on how you want to do it. So all right, that is their turn. It's now the Bugbear's turn. He looks at Critty, who he's raging against, and those are both. It's going to go reckless. He hits you for one hit, so you take another 9 points of damage, Critty, but he missed the other ones. Did not do well that round, and is now back up to your guys' turn as they have all the enemies have all taken their turn.
All right.
We are back to Togar, who stinks.
Togar is not letting a dog get hurt. And so I jump my 30 feet up to here. As my action, I'm going to use my breath weapon in
Oh my sweet Jesus. What's the save?
This direction.
What's the saving against that?
Let me look it up real quick.
Trees are they're behind cover a little bit, so but this first guy's in big trouble. All right, what is it? What does the breath weapon do? I think it's a save, right? You roll
DC 13.
9. Oh boy. No, he didn't make it. he just starts choking. Gone. The trees and the stuff are going to obscure some of this foliage in here stuff.
Yeah.
It's not going to get to him. But it's poison. What's the range on that?
Poison.
Yeah, it's breath. It's poison breath.
60 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them save. First one saves. Second one does not. So he takes 9 points of damage. This one kind of just sees it coming. Is like. The other one's like, "Why are you holding your breath?"
Awesome.
All right.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast a healing word on the doggos.
It gets full health. It doesn't have that much HP.
Cool.
For moving forward, for your dog there, Reed, look up Mastiff. That's the only one I could really find. If you look up Mastiff, put Mastiff 5th edition D&D, you should come up with something on Roll20 that gives you an idea of what his stats are and stuff.
Okay.
All right.
Wait,
Togar.
is it one of those goblins supposed to be off the map now?
I took him off. You killed the one that...
Yeah, the other one too.
No, he's still breathing.
Because this one didn't.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
He saved.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because remember, this one here held it's like, and this one's like, "Why hold your breath? Oh God!"
So this guy took 9 points of damage.
Yes.
But he's still up. But
Yeah, he's
this
still
guy,
up.
because he got hit before. All right, got it. He's dead.
He's not feeling good.
Understood.
All right, Hadelin, you were up there, Kool-Aid Man.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna go for 2 attacks.
Go for it. That hits.
Burst attack.
God, you guys are rolling crazy.
All right. Since that's a hit, booming blade's gonna go off.
Okay.
So he takes 17 points of damage, 5 from slashing, or not 13. 5 from slashing and 8 from thunder.
There you go. Okay.
All right. Second attack.
Half. No, it's a miss.
That's a miss. All right.
Okay. Starting to look a little beat up there. It's not looking good. All right, that's Helen's turn. Shira. You got the bugbear and this little goblin next to you.
Okay, I will attack the goblin.
Go for it.
All right.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he died.
Okay, and then for my second attack, I hit the bugbear again.
Go for it. It's a hit. Roll damage. Good Lord. All right. Reduce that by half. He's looking bloodied. All right, but he's still up.
Okay, and then I think I will move over here next to between Kriti and Havel.
You're gonna have to do.
That'll provoke a opportunity attack.
Yeah, it's gonna provoke attack of opportunity.
Never mind, I'm going back.
All right.
All right, that's it.
Okay. Then we've got Drom and then Balin's on deck.
Right. Well, the spirits will take you. I need a DC 14 wisdom save from these 3 goblins.
Gotcha.
And the bugbear.
Goblins do not save. They're in trouble. The bugbear does.
Okay, he takes, 7?
Reduce.
It's half damage on a 6.
And he gets half damage again. Okay, I gotcha. The goblins did not. Oh boy, they are looking rough. They're like, what does your spirit guardians look like?
I'd say, have you seen Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah.
All the ghosts?
Well, yeah. Do you want it to be like spiritual ghosts, or you want it to be like ravens or something?
I mean, Raven Queen, spirits dead, yeah.
Are you trying to do the face melting man?
I don't want to. Let's be creative. Let's say there are a bunch of spiritual ravens running around just in here.
Yeah, that would work. It's just Bruce going through and pecking on all of them. There you go, yeah.
3 versions of Indiana Jones running around.
Yeah. All right.
That's all I can do.
All right.
It's a spell.
Next up is Balin.
Okay. Do I get advantage on an attack against him since I'm in the darkness and he can't see?
Oh, and their movement speed is halved.
If you're doing a spell, no. If you're doing a melee or some kind
It's a spell attack.
No, not a spell attack. But I mean,
I have to hit his AC. So
yeah, spell's a spell. So I wouldn't say no because of what the state he's in.
Okay, so I'll just do an attack. I'm gonna look at Reed. Let me go ahead and test this out, and I'll take out the wand of the war mage that I just got.
Oh Jesus!
And I'm gonna cast firebolt at him.
Go for it.
So let's see, and it'll be. See if this works. Oh no, I have to click over here. Does that work? No, hold on. There. Natural 20! This is the best wand ever!
The first time with the wand!
You're a wizard, Harry.
Okay,
roll damage.
Yep, I'm trying to figure out how to... just click here. So, total of 23 damage.
He goes up he lights up like a Christmas tree, and he's reaching out and trying to kill Critty, but he's dead.
We should have bought more of them.
This is the best wand ever. I'm just looking at Reed. I don't know what this thing is. Oh my god. Okay. And so once he dies, the
Yeah, he
hound
lights up
just,
on fire.
disappears. Yep. And as soon as he dies, the hound disappears, I think. Let me double check.
I think so.
sure.
Once the target's gone.
Hound disappears if it is reduced to 0 hit points. If the target is reduced to 0 hit points. Yep.
Yep, he's off the board. Oi, where'd you go?
And then I'm going to attempt in my most intimidating voice. I think it's about time that you guys get the hell out of here.
Fuck you! We still gotta roll.
Okay.
We'll make an intimidation check.
Okay. 13.
No, that's what they say. They rolled a 12. Yeah. They're like, no!
Okay. On bonus action, I'll convert a first level spell to a sorcery point.
All right. All right. Reed Tea Leaf, you're up there, buddy.
Where the big guy's dead.
Yeah, you guys destroyed his monkey ass.
If I were to... How tall is this bush?
It's a bush. You can see the goblin about from the neck up. It's not great covered because it's not like it's a solid object. You can hit him or his buddy.
So he'd see me running at him.
Yeah, he would see you
Over it.
run, yeah.
All right, in that case, I'm just going to put an arrow through his face.
You have advantage because he doesn't see you.
So it's a 20 to hit.
That hits, roll damage.
So that's 25 damage.
You see this poor goblin is like, in his brain, he's like, I'm going to avoid this poison. Oh no, it'll hit me.
Isn't he still holding his breath?
Yeah. You hear this one over
He
here?
like deflates like a balloon.
This one over here is like, no, pee, why?
And bonus action, I'll just yell out to Ronald, stay with Togar.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh, this ought to be good. 18.
Yeah, he listens. He's going to stick with Togar.
Okay.
All right. All right. That's your go, Reed. We go to Crete.
I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at the guy. I can't ping.
I'll ping for you. This one.
The guy who's up. No, the up and to the right of yeah that guy.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm casting Dissonant Whispers at him.
Christ. No, he saves. Rolled a natural 16.
Okay, and my spirit.
You're not
shroud-
very nice, lady. Quit yelling at me.
My spirit shroud damage does not affect him if it
It
doesn't
didn't hit. Yeah,
right?
it's got to hit it. Yeah.
That's what I was making sure.
Yeah. If it had hit, that would have been ouchie time.
I'm going to bonus action cast Healing Word on myself.
There you go. That you can definitely do that. You get 8 points back. So make sure you put that on your sheet. Okie dokie. Bugbear is poofy, but it's all the goblins. 2 goblins on you, Drum, are going to try to stab you with their spears. None on that one. Dev, none on that one. Nope. And yes, fine. God, 1 out of 4 hit. Really? Jesus. You take 6 points of damage. Yay. This one's going to move this way out of the poison area. He's going to move this way next to his buddies because he feels safer there. He's going to take a shot at you, Togar. Oh, take charity with giving me poison. What's your AC?
13.
Oh, he hits. You take 7 points of damage as an arrow comes thumping into your arm. All right, those 2 did theirs. These guys are going to keep shooting into the mist with disadvantage. Ooh, that was a natural 20, but he rolled a 7 instead. And the other one... What's your AC?
Mine?
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, he actually hit you again. for 5 points of damage.
The
Look out.
sharpshooter goblin there.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first one rolled a 20 and a 7. I was like, oh, that sucks. These three are going to... This one's going to run up like, I'm going to be brave! Run up here to you, Shira. It's like, try to hit you. Not very well. He missed twice. And then these two are going to shoot at you, Drom.
Okay.
The first one rolled a 1. The second one rolled a natural 20. You take 11 points of damage. And that is their turn.
How much?
11.
Okay.
All right, next up is Togar, who listings.
So the very first thing I do is going to be hug the doggies, saying, "Such a good boy. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay."
He licks you. You get slobber all over your face.
Thereby inspiring the dog on his next rolls.
Oh,
Can I cast Bardic Inspiration?
you sure
Through
can.
puppy love?
Yeah, puppy love has been
Good
cast.
boy. Good boy.
Your dog has bardic inspiration on its next attack there, Reed. And they
It's amazing.
called it puppy love.
And then I am going to, as my action, cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the
Okay.
bastard goblin that just shot me.
Okay, go for it.
So D16 wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God, he did not make it. All right.
Making fun of him for watching both of his little goblin friends die before I killed him.
He starts laughing.
Ah!
He can't stop laughing. Is there any damage on that, or what does that do? It makes him just basically out of the fight, right?
The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone,
Yeah, he's
becoming
prone.
incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Yeah, he's toast. All right, so he's on his side. He starts laughing, then just falls over.
And then for my movement, I'm just gonna duck into a little bit of
Go for
extra
it.
cover. Can I move into
Yeah,
these
yeah, you move
rocks?
there. Yeah, dog follows
Okay.
you. Okay, Hadalin, you're up, Kool-Aid Man. I figured that's what
All
you were
right.
going to do. Go for your attack. You have advantage. No, you don't have advantage. You're just next to Shira, so just roll your attacks. It's a goblin, for Christ's sakes.
First attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a huge miss, Hadland. Sorry, these things happen. Go ahead and roll damage.
8.
All right, 8 points of damage.
7. Attack.
Go for it. Yeah, that missed even worse. Man,
Nice.
it's weird. You roll better and you miss more.
6.
He's like, what you gonna do to... Ah!
All right.
Okay. Right. That's another dead gobbo. All right, next up is Shira.
Alright, I will use my bonus action to move over here.
Yep.
And then I will attack one and then the other.
All right, go for it. Hey, get away from me!
Did that land?
No, it did not. You actually missed.
Okay. So,
That will definitely hit.
okay. And then
Yeah, he's hurt, but he's not out of the woods.
okay.
not
And then so do I have another attack?
You only have 2 as a paladin.
But I have advantage.
How do you have advantage?
Because I did what do you call it?
Channel Divinity lasts for how long?
A minute?
It depends on the ability.
Which ability did you use to get you advantage?
That is an excellent question.
Here, let me look at your sheet.
I think I use this one.
That's the general.
That's just
one.
general.
general.
Yeah, what
Your-
specific channel under channel divinity? You can pick like from your oaths and stuff. Like which oath spell or a thing did you use specifically?
This one?
No.
Okay.
Let me go look at your sheet here.
Wait, what about this one?
What about this?
I like that you're doing this in her voice too. That's the best part.
That's the one. It only works against one creature.
That one
Yeah, for
creature.
that one creature. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Well,
you
then-
don't have advantage. I mean, you still hit on your second attack. You still hit him, and he's still up, but he's looking like a mess.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Next up is Dromzala, and they got to make saves or they're going to be toast. All right. They just die. Your little
They die?
Your little raven spirits, just all of these
Okay,
guys.
let's see here. I will go ahead and casually walk over here. No, not there. Over one. No. Well, I guess right there. Let's
It
see
doesn't
here. Is
line
it
up
still
with
in-
the squares.
Yeah. Is it still within range, though? Just barely. I need all four of those to make new saves because they came in range of the Spirit Guardians.
They roll
Here, I'll roll damage again here.
dead.
12. Wow.
All right, these three
Really,
still
really
are still,
crappy
still
dice
are,
rolls.
still are up, but they're not looking good as they start getting attacked by these little spirits and stuff.
Okay, so well, that was my move. I will bonus action
Okay.
to move up here. Wow. Yeah, the grid's not matching up here, and I'll swing at this guy.
So you moved bonus action moved?
Yeah, that's my aggressive
Okay.
racial ability of using that
Gotcha.
can move as a bonus action.
Go for it.
As
make an
long
attack.
as it's towards an enemy,
Yeah, make an attack.
and we're gonna do it two-handed.
That hits. Rolls damage.
For
You-
12.
You bash his brains into his stomach. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Balloon.
I'm gonna look at Reed. Say, I think we have this under control. I may as well get in some practice, and I'm gonna take out while running towards the goblin. Take out the Raven Queen longsword.
Oh God, if he trips and impales himself, that's gonna be hilarious.
Is Ashira within range of him?
Not that one,
do-
no.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, it's a little difficult with like the.
Well, she was
thing.
attacking that other one that just died, so that's why.
Yeah, but she's not within melee range
no,
of the
she's
other
not
one.
within melee range.
Okay, so I don't have any advantage or anything, so I'll just attempt an attack here.
Okay.
Ooh, 20 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
For the Raven Queen!
It
6
goes. It's like, what do you think you got? Ah!
Okay.
All right. That's pretty much all you can do.
And there's only one left, right?
Yeah.
I'll bonus action drop a first level spell again for another sorcery point.
Okay. Reed
That'll
Tea Leaf, you're up.
All right, so the shadow spear around me is gone or it traveled with
No,
balance.
still there.
Still there.
No,
still here.
Darkness is static
Darkness
wherever I
is
cast.
spreading.
All
It
right,
doesn't travel
so
with me, so that's
I'm
the
seeing that the one bad guy left on the field is up there with
Then
a
they're
relatively
drawn.
unhappy
It's like,
spiritual
get away from me! Get
guardian
away! Get away, you
surrounded
little bastards!
orc.
Yeah.
I just watched Balin figure out that the sharp end goes into the bad guy.
Yes.
I'm gonna sit down and sandwich out of my pack.
Yeah, go for it. All right. Critty, you're up. Make a Constitution saving throw, Bailey.
Balin?
I'm sorry, Reed.
Oh, this isn't one that I got from Blint.
Oh,
This-
is this
this
a
would have
normal
been one-
sandwich? Okay.
Yeah, duh, Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, I remember he specifically asked for regular sandwiches when he
Regular
got those.
sandwiches.
I was the one that got the spicy ones.
Okay, he is exactly 30 feet away from me.
He
so
is.
I'm going to cast suggestion.
Sure, go for it.
And I'm going to suggest he run away for his pathetic little life.
He thinks that's a wonderful idea, Critty.
And I get an attack of
Yeah,
opportunity.
and you
Yeah,
get an
you
attack.
do. Go for it.
Pretty just triggered him to his death.
Well, he's trying to run out of your zone of influence, and he didn't make it. So, Drom, you don't need to raise a fan. He tries to get out of your zone of the spirits and gets shredded, and he dies horribly in pieces. And we are out of combat.
Okay, I just want to play this out now. So once the last goblin dies, I'm gonna drop the darkness to reveal Reed just sitting and eating a sandwich.
Yeah, he's all. What?
Well, yeah. You just turn around and see Reed eating a sandwich, just sitting there eating a nice.
You know, that's actually a pretty good idea. Those are good
I mean,
sandwiches.
it's about time for elevensies.
Maybe I'm gonna go to the bugbear and search him. They seem
Yeah, I
to
wanna
be
go to the
bugbear and
stealing
search him.
things.
Not much left. Your wand kind of did him in. Make an investigation check.
Yeah, you did set him on fire.
Is anyone else looking with me?
I'll
wanted to
go and
look
I'll start
100%.
systematically checking a lot of the other ones.
You don't.
Togar
really
wants to
find
strip the
anything.
I'm
guy.
gonna go over and just
Okay.
kick his corpse.
There's
Togar is helping me. Look.
Yeah, the other goblins don't really have anything. I mean, the weapons just suck. They're just looks like this was a poor
they're
band.
goblins.
Togar, what's your investigation? Yours is +4. You can do yours with advantage then, if that's okay, Ranger, instead of.
Yeah, go
both of us
for it.
rolling.
Roll again. I mean, the only thing you find is really everything's crispy and not good. But you do find
Uncle Owen Amperu crispy.
you do find 12 gold, 8 silver, and 30 copper.
Sweet.
Everything else is just crappy. You don't even think it's worth your time.
Can I figure out where they may have come from? See if maybe they have a camp nearby.
Make a survival check.
15.
No, it's hard to tell from all the traffic and stuff. You don't really get a good sense.
I go up to
Oh, what?
Pretty and I ask her, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, I'm okay. I still wanted that stupid tiny hut to work, though.
Well,
Yeah,
it was a pretty good idea, though.
I understand. Did you take a lot of damage?
Yeah, about half my life, but I healed myself a little bit. I could use more if you can help me out with that. I
Yeah, I
was gonna go ask
could-
Drom, but
I could actually, yeah, maybe we should let Drum do it. Yeah, or I could do it.
Now, you guys are
Might
out
I
of combat.
suggest?
very handy with the first aid.
It's late in the afternoon. You guys can set up camp and you can get a full night's
What I
rest.
want to do real quick
Can
before
I create a tiny hut?
How many
Well-
of those? What spell level is that, Critty?
3. I still have a slot,
Okay,
It's
let's
3,
say
but you can cast it as a ritual and not use up a spell slot.
That's
but
true,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll get a full night's rest with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I want to do before
Quickly, 'cause
we-
I wanna take a
we
break.
start going is I want to go up to where I saw them come out of the tree line and do a search for kind of like what Reed was planning on doing.
Make an investigation check. Then you're being specific.
Oh wow!
Looks like
The dice hate me.
looks like footprints in random directions.
Pretty, may I make a suggestion for you next time?
What's that?
You can maybe learn from Reed. Don't start casting long spells out in the open.
Well,
Maybe find a place to hide first so they don't see you, and then you can cast.
I felt like it was gonna be fast, and it was just a minute. And I thought, nothing was out in the open before I started casting it. They just jumped out in the open while I was casting it. I mean, it was good in theory.
But 1 minute is a lot of time. A lot of things can happen in a minute. Here,
Yeah,
I will show you an example of what I can do in a minute. And I take out my wand and just start firing firebolts into the ground. And 10 firebolts come and just like scorch like a big hole in the ground. That was only 1 minute.
All right,
Don't do that out in the open.
all right. You guys search the bodies. You just find that little bit of money. Looked like this
At least
was.
hide behind my shield.
No, there you go.
That
All
is
right.
the way.
And with that, we'll come back with the group after this break. So we'll play the break. We'll come back, and then we will continue the adventure. So we'll see you in about 12 minutes.
Yay.
Hey everyone, Finity from Reality
We
Skewed Gamers
survived!
here, and I wanted to take a minute to thank every one of our fan and viewers out there for showing your love and support for RSG. Now, how can you continue to show your love and support for RSG? Well, first off, a simple thing, head on to our Discord, a growing community of gamers, great place for you. So if you're not on our Discord already, !Discord in chat will give you the link to join our Discord. And if you want to show your support for RSG as well, Twitch provides a lot of different ways where you can do that. Now, not only can you donate bits, and there's also a link down below for our stream elements where you can donate directly, but of course, Twitch provides the options for giving us your subscriptions. Now, we always appreciate all of our fans for subscribing, and of course, those that use your Twitch Prime on our channel, because we know you only get one of those. So spending it on RSG is a big deal, and we always appreciate it. And if you want to help others also to experience the true nature of RSG, you can also gift a sub to anyone in the chat as well. And for those of you that are Twitch Prime members, if you've given it to us before, we would always appreciate to get it again, but Twitch Prime does require you to do it each month. So if you haven't renewed your Twitch Prime already, whether you give it to RSG or another content creator, make sure you use that Twitch Prime, because that is a handy resource to help all content creators. RSG would not be here if it was not for all of the support from our viewers, and we hope to continue growing our channel and our charity efforts with your help. So for that, I, Infinity with Reality Skewed Gamers, want to thank everyone out there, and of course, show you our love. So what I wanted to go over with you guys today is some of the artwork that you see in our D&D streams. You may have seen some of the artwork here done by the awesome Silverbolt from the community, and he has drawn all of the characters for this D&D campaign. But you really just see them in our little zoom windows, which is a little bit small, so I wanted to show these in full size so you could see some of the intricate details that he did put together. So, this character is the one that you may recognize as being played by Jaisa BM, and this is Alunath. She is a half-elf ranger, and you can see a lot of the details here with the use of her longbow, the sword that is kind of on her side there, and of course, the awesome little headband that Jaisa also wears on the stream as she plays her character. Next up is Ashira. Ashira is played by Gara Aurelios, and she is a warlock that is an Aasimar. Now, if you're not familiar with Aasimars, Aasimars are a really cool race in general. They are basically effectively Fallens of Celestials, so they have some really cool tricks. So hopefully we'll see whether or not Gara uses this and shows them to the members of the party. But she is a warlock, and this is a really cool, you can see that one of the key things about this, which was really cool because it was just the general concept, she has a crowbar on her back. Now, this was a really fun thing in the character development, and Gara really wanted to make sure that the crowbar was there, and Silverbolt did a great job of including it. The next one we have is Balin. That is my character. He is a human sorcerer. Now, he has some special abilities, and you guys will hopefully be able to see some of those as we progress, but you notice something very specific about this. You may not realize it, so I'm going to point out some of the little details here that are very easy to miss. One of them is that his left hand is the one that is glowing with the energy. Keep that in mind as you see my character doing certain things, but it is relevant, and Silverbolt did a great job of capturing it. The other part is that the tips of his hair up top are green, except for a ponytail that you can see coming off the right side of his head, which is black. Now, there is some significance for that. At some point, you may or may not find out about it. We'll see when the characters get into that part of the history, but there are some really intricate details that Silverbolt did include. The next one is Dromzel. Now, Dromzel is a orc cleric played by Grim, and you can see a lot of cool things about here. Of course, the metal armor, the great sword, and of course, the fire in his hand. Now, he is a cleric, but he does have some magic abilities, including things like Sacred Flame and other spells that can be cast by a cleric. So Grim is going to be there. You can see him as the massive orc. So make sure you watch for this character as well. The next one is Hadalin. Hadalin is our pipe-smoking dwarf fighter. He's a sword and board dwarf. You see it now with the axe, with the shield. You would have seen it in the combat here that we just had, and this is Corinth's character. Now, Hadalin is kind of that cantankerous dwarf. He's not the most charismatic of folks, but he is there with the party trying to help them survive and effectively babysitting us, as you kind of have seen. The next one is Reed. Speaking of babysitting, he is the closest equivalent looking to a baby. I know it came up in the second episode about how his height is about the same as a child. Reed is a halfling rogue. He is our stealth expert here. He is our rogue, which if you guys are familiar with rogues, they are the skill monkeys, and this is played by Johnny Moe. Now, the skill monkey is one that has a whole bunch of skills, and we will see all of the abilities that Reed has throughout this campaign. And then last but not least, our over-the-top dragonborn bard, Togar, played by Bad Rongo, or as some people in the community like to call him, Bard Rongo. He is a flute-playing dragonborn. You'll notice some little things about him. His appearance is that of a dragonborn, but there's certain features that make him a little bit smaller looking, and that is because his history makes him the runt of the dragonborn litter, so to speak. And Silverbolt did a great job of capturing some of these details. So these are some of the drawings that you guys can see in greater picture now. Thanks a lot to Silverbolt for drawing these. I hope you guys kind of like seeing this artwork up close and you enjoy it. We're getting ready for the second half here, but here's one more announcement before we kick it off. As we get ready to start again, I wanted to thank all of our viewers out there, especially the new ones, for of course watching the RSG channel. Now, for those of you that are new here, RSG is a very professional gaming channel, and we are here to provide you quality content. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of everything that RSG covers regularly. So from Mondays to Fridays during the 12 o'clock Eastern Time hour, we have on YouTube a live stream that we call the RSG Lunch Hour. Now, this is there to get you through the doldrums of the day, largely covers Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes as our primary game, but we talk about anything and everything for you. Now, on Mondays, we do have Marbles Monday. Now, Marbles is a fun, interactive Twitch game that if you are not familiar with, is really, really fun. And the way we do it at RSG is always a little bit different than the normal play. So please come out on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and join us for Marbles on Stream. On Tuesday nights, we have our Don't Starve Together Tuesdays. And it's just what it sounds like, Don't Starve Together on Tuesday nights. And that's what we do at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with a great group of friends from the community. On Wednesday nights on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is our longest running Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream, which covers the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes game. It is the longest running live stream in the galaxy for the game. So if you guys are interested in that or just want to check out what the game is about, make sure to head to that on our YouTube channel. On Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have coverage of State of Survival, another mobile app game. And so if you guys are interested in fighting zombies and surviving the apocalypse, make sure you check that out on YouTube. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays, we have Jedi Academy. Jedi Academy is a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes based stream. It's a pure question and answer stream done and hosted by RSG with a great group of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content creators there to answer questions for the community for about 2 hours. So if you want to have your questions answered about this mobile game, head to our channel on YouTube on 10 a.m. Eastern Time and make sure that you are there to get your questions answered. On Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our D&D campaign right here. You guys are watching that now, and we really appreciate it and hope you guys are enjoying it, and we will continue to do this at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, we have our Star Wars Dungeons and Dragons campaign. That's right, 2 Dungeons and Dragons campaign, our regular, normal D&D 5e on Saturdays, and Star Wars on YouTube. So make sure you check that out as well. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, we have our Sunday Night Gaming. Now, this is where we will rotate different games and just have fun with a group from the RSG community, and of course with you guys in chat. Some will be interactive, some will just be fun, some will be ridiculous. But even beyond all of these, from a Monday to Sunday schedule, we will have random streams throughout the week, both on YouTube and on Twitch. So make sure that while you guys are here on Twitch, you hit that follow button so you can get notified whenever we go live. And with that, we're about to get started here with our Dungeons and Dragons stream. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little break, taken some time off, and get ready for the second half of the campaign. And on that note, I am Infinity with Reality Skewed Gamers. Thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoy the second half.
That's what he's saying.
Not. Okay.
Is it fixed now?
There we go. All right.
How about now?
All right. So you guys, it's after battle.
I want to try and draw what Togar just made as a major image.
Make a performance check.
I'll let you summarize for everyone what that was, because I don't think they heard what happened.
That
so
was
far,
too
right?
easy, Togar.
So basically, I did the major image of
I kept
Wicked
that
ears?
severed head
Okay.
of the goblin that I killed. That's what I did.
Yeah, and I did major image of an image of this heroic looking like chiseled affinity with his raven weapon,
Balin.
like or Balin,
I would take a
smashing
chiseled
it
affinity,
through the goblin, and you see like the head coming off, and it's just like this over and over hologram, so he can watch himself like with his first kill.
All
Can
right, make a performance check.
Can I consider that Togar doing that inspired me?
No.
by chance? Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 15.
I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. It's that for his level of for his level. I mean, it's above average. It's not stellar, but it's good. I mean, it depicts what it's supposed to depict, but it doesn't really blow you away.
Can Togar go ahead and add a little bit of his own little touches to it? Show Balin how to make these adjustments.
Sure, make a performance check.
And I'll gladly allow him.
You actually make it worse, Togar.
That's good. That's what happens to all of Balin's pictures. Oh well.
But it's you get the gist of what you're trying to do. So it's there, and it looks. Like
Thank you, Togar. And I'm going to take the paper. I'm going to nicely fold it and put it in my backpack very happily.
Okay. Anybody else?
No ticket to art from Togar.
Oh yeah,
No,
Togar
that was
did.
mine.
That
was
his-
my
that
art.
was his
I did it
paper.
on my paper.
Yeah, he did it as his paper. You can't. So yeah. All right. Anybody else?
Yeah, Togar is going to draw that exact image in my book.
Make a performance check with disadvantage because you borked it up before. I mean, you get the pretty. I mean, it's a little bit better than his, but I mean, you get the context of what you're trying to draw.
All right.
Okay. All right. It's another night after a battle well fought by our adventuring group here. Who's pulling first shift?
I'll go ahead and-
I'm going with
Green
Drom
light?
whenever he goes.
Oh, well.
I'm with Drom.
Okay. Then we're doing first watch.
All right. Make perception checks.
Ew, no.
You don't know if it's just battle fatigue or what, John. You're just not paying attention. Billy, you're really not paying attention much either.
No, I'm looking out in the bushes and then paying attention to the goblin head that's right outside the tiny hut.
Yeah, it's still there.
Mm-hmm. It's actually kind of appropriate that my perception sucked. Yeah, I'm looking at the goblin.
John, you're just sitting there just looking up at the stars like I'm tired. Should have not done the first shift. Maybe I should have done the last shift. All right. Okay, so nothing really happens. You guys want to talk? You can. If not, we'll move on.
I'm good, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Who's pulling the next shift?
I can take it.
All right, Reed and Critty. All right. Reed and Critty make perception checks. Okay.
$24.
Yeah, you guys are really on it. Reed, you're really, really on it. Critty, you're for the most part paying decently to your surroundings, but you guys want to have a conversation, you can. If not, then we will move on to the next shift.
I'll spend the entire time just ever so often taking a few twigs and sort of building a box around Goblin Patro's head. And
I'm gonna take out paper and write out lesson plans for Balin.
You guys do that.
What you writing out?
Oh, I'm gonna teach him how to speak Dwarvish, and so I'm writing down like some things for him to practice saying, and maybe like what order I'll teach him words.
I'll respond to her in Dwarvish. I'll say, "Oh, it's good. What are you going to start him with?"
Well, probably basics so that he doesn't get killed.
That's always a
That's
plus.
gonna be helpful.
Yeah, the syntax is always very important in Dwarvish.
Yeah, and the dialects, because you've got like different areas of Dwarvish, speak kind of different dialects, but a lot of it is like very crafty things, like fighting and then like building things. And I want to make sure he has a well-rounded education.
It'd be bad if he goes and starts trying to talk Dwarvish and accidentally offend someone.
Exactly. You know,
d-
he's got to be careful.
Yeah.
And
Probably-
Balin tends to get himself into trouble, so.
Yeah. We should probably advise him not to speak Dwarvish to dwarves until he's got a fairly mastery level
Yeah.
of it.
And he's got to get the accent right, or else no one's ever going to respect him.
That's a granted with it. You start mispronouncing stuff in Dwarvish, you start sounding all bizarre.
Exactly.
It's good though. If you need help, I mean, obviously you and I speak Dwarvish. Hadlin obviously speaks Dwarvish. So I mean, there's enough of us that we can actually yell at him in Dwarvish every time he screws up.
Dude, that would be fun.
It would be. It'd be very fun.
I've never really yelled at anybody. I spend a lot of time in libraries, and you're supposed to be quiet.
But one of the good things about Dwarvish is even when you're not angry, it's still a relatively angry sounding language at times. So.
Kind of like how Ashira sounds angry sometimes.
Well, sometimes I think she genuinely does get angry.
Oh. That's a good point.
I'll just keep adding more sticks around the head.
You do it easily enough.
Practice accents.
Oh god. I mean, is it just like a teepee, a little triangle?
No, more like a bird trap almost. So it's actually forming a perfect box.
Make a
around
performance
it.
check. See how good of a box you do.
That's 16.
Pretty good. Yeah, for 16 for that task. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it'd be a nice little surprise for Balin in the morning. All right. Last but not least, I think we've got. No, we have the next shift, right? We had Drom in.
Yeah, this was third shift, so one more.
Oh, who did the second
We were
shift?
second shift.
So the second shift. So we got the third shift coming up. All right.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Who's pulling the third shift?
I will.
Okay, and anybody pulling it with you?
I guess not.
Hadley, you're gonna do it with. What's that, Togar?
Togar's trying to get it with Hadlin.
All right, so I guess it's you're by yourself then. Make a perception check.
Okay.
Or Hadlin.
Oh, wow. Hold on, really quick, Ranger. Thank you to Melee After Dark, gifting 5 Tier 1 subs.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you, Melee After Dark.
Big
Thank you.
props. That's amazing.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Yeah, nothing really happens on your shift this year, so you do a good job, pull guard duty, and then you move on. All right. You wake up, Togar and Hadlin. Hadlin and Togar. You guys are on the next shift. Make perception checks.
Typical.
Boy, Hadlin just is not feeling. He's just smoking his pipe. He doesn't give a shit. Togar,
I'm
you're
just
not.
upset he's with Togar.
Togar's gonna, since we're waking up now, I'm gonna start making some coffee for Hadlin and I. Get us a little bit of juice waking up in the morning.
Okay.
And I, of course, spike Hadlin's cup with a bit of the brandy.
Okay.
Hand it over to him.
Do you accept it, Hadlin?
Sure, I have no reason not to, right?
All right. It's delicious. It's good coffee with some good brandy.
I'm gonna take out the picture that I drew copying Balin's, saying, I think there's one thing missing from this picture. Hadley, could I ask you a favor? Forceful presence on that one.
Okay. Make your roll.
Would you mind adding me in, helping Balin defeat the goblin.
What do we gotta do?
All right. Well, first of all, roll their Togar.
You want me to roll again, or you want to keep the 23?
It's up to you. I think it's advantage, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll go with 26 instead.
All right. Make a charisma saving throw. They're Hadelin. Yeah. You think that's a great idea, Hadelin?
Right.
You're like, I mean, you think it's super, so.
Was it so good you think I would have inspired him?
No.
He's so confident?
No, because he's a -1 charisma.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna ruin whatever you've done, and you don't want me to do what I think is drawing. And yeah, no. Maybe later. Or,
No, you want to draw. You can say that.
like I'm just saying, like you don't want me to, as I
Yeah.
do like a, I'm
Make
I
a
don't know how
performance
Hadlin
check.
would
Yeah,
draw.
make a performance check. Yeah.
I do like a symbol version of him.
Well,
like
let's see
in
how you
runes, like
make a
that's
performance
how
check.
Hadlin would think.
Right, but still make a performance check.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
I mean, this is.
I take it back. That's pretty good.
It is very stick figurey. It's like a child drew this.
Oh, it's going on the fridge. It will. We're gonna show everybody, dog. This is amazing.
You figure you could have just threw chalk and paint on a picture and it would have come out better than what just Hadlin just did.
Yep.
So yeah,
I'm taking the book back.
Yeah, it does not go well. All right, you guys wake up the next morning and you guys make another trek through the forest.
This is a lovely box around the goblin.
Yes, you do
Goblin
see.
head.
You see a wonderfully crafted stick box of around the goblin head.
Well,
Before
what's
we
in the
leave-
box? What's in the box?
I'm not sure. I'm kind of curious. I think the goblin head was there, and I'm gonna slowly try to like open the box.
It's not. It's just sticks on top of your head. That's all it is.
But it's like surrounding it, right?
Yeah. I mean, you move the sticks, and there's your little goblin head.
Well, so okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try mold earth to take some of the dirt and like kind of like use it as like a cement almost to try and like keep all the sticks together on all the sides, and then make a top.
Well, does that mean we're leaving it here?
I will bring it with me if I can get it to move with this.
Oh my god!
So I have a earth box with a goblin head inside.
Oh my god, I'm praying that we can get this made into a magical weapon bowling ball for you
Oh
now.
my god, that would be fantastic. One step at a time, though. Am I able to like encase this thing in like the earth?
I mean, you can put earth around it, but I mean, how are you gonna move it?
I'll hold it, but I'm gonna try and like solidify it
How?
kind of on the outside.
How are you gonna hold it?
I think I can turn. Hold on, let me see what I can do with mold earth. I think I can kind of like harden the.
Why don't you just put it in your bag?
I can't. I don't want to just a bloody head in my bag.
But kind of drained overnight.
If I lift up the head, is it draining?
Make a perception check.
Why are you encouraging this, Reed?
I kind of have a bizarre curiosity to see where this goes.
14.
That's pretty dry. It's
Okay.
it's
I'll still-
leaked out.
Okay, I'll still kind of like wrap it in one of just like a. I'm sure I just have like a spare rag or cloth or something in there.
Sure.
So
Old
I'll
shirt.
kind of just wrap it in there, and then I'll. Oh, I'm gonna look at Drum. Drum, can you preserve this head for me before I put it in my backpack?
I think that would be a big, like, I'd say no. I give you props on killing it, but the stench of that thing's given off is gonna let every predator within several miles know exactly where we are.
That is true. If you preserve it, does it not remove the stench? Critty can remove the stench. She's been making me smell half the trip.
What do you want it to smell like?
What is a pleasant smell for you, Drum?
Adeline curses in Dwarvish.
Followed by Drom cursing in Orcish.
I can make it smell like flowers. I can make it smell like one of Blintz's sandwiches.
Drom seems to like this. Why don't you make it smell like dwarven spirits?
All right, I need Drom and Balin to make religion checks for me, please.
Okay. 6.
Okay, Drom. You know that this is a gross violation of the treatment of the dead.
I was
Drom.
trying not to like make it so blatant. I was just trying to hint with the, but
I mean, this is
yeah.
a huge.
I'm not destroying it.
It's defiling of the dead. It goes against the Raven Queen teachings and stuff.
Oh.
Doing last rites, things of that nature. But you don't seem to realize it. You think that this is a good trophy from your
I'm
reward.
just too happy that I killed it.
It's up to Drom to tell you.
And I'm saying, the
say it. You tell.
Yeah, the matron wouldn't look kindly upon what you're doing. Just saying.
Fair enough. And then I'll use mold earth to make like a little 5x5 hole and bury the head.
There you go.
Drum.
I will make note of. I will try to make note of where I buried the head though.
Drum, before we leave, I know that you can do like a really good job on our survival check today. You can do it. You've got it. I'm gonna inspire you.
There you go.
Outstanding.
All right.
I think you will do a good job too, Drom, but I can't provide any help.
Then I lose my inspiration.
All right. You guys make your move for the next day.
Yep, and not only do I do that, I grab a hold of the holy symbol and say, please get us out of these damn woods.
Roll a D100.
And I cast guidance.
No,
Okay.
I'm not going to give you guidance, and I'm not going to and inspiration
I'll
at the
do-
same time.
33.
No response.
We'll find out in a moment.
Alright.
Oh, wow.
All right.
What? And it's, a D6
Yeah.
for inspiration? Oh, wow.
You make really good time today. I mean, you really blast through the woods. I mean, everyone's, you good pace. You actually make up some ground. In the first few days, you kind of didn't really do bad. You didn't do great. You just were kind of feeling your way out, and you feel more comfortable now, and you really make some good progress, you feel, today. Actually, you did make very good progress. And you find a great spot, a nice little area with some rocks and stuff that'll make a great campsite. So, yeah, really good fortified area. So yeah, you did a good job. Man, it is really thundering and lightning. The house just like. All right, shift. I already know what's happening. Drom and Bailey are gonna.
Before I go to bed though, before I start watching.
No, I'm just saying. I know you guys are doing your watch
Yeah.
together, right? Okay, just making sure.
I want to go to Critty. Critty, do you have anything for me to learn tonight? I'll try to do something.
All right.
Plans.
All right, Critty, what are you going to try to teach him first? So tell me what the first thing you're going to try to teach him.
I'm going to try to teach him the dwarvish alphabet so
All right,
that
let's
we can
leave,
start.
yep, that's perfect. So we'll leave it there. So we're going to start from A, or what their version of A and stuff down. So Balin, make an intelligence check, please.
A is for ale.
19.
You pick up the alphabet pretty well. I think that's about as far as you guys can go, because that's pretty in depth, right? Trying to learn the alphabet and stuff, but you're able to get the alphabet and the runic alphabet done. I think if you guys spend time doing that tonight, you guys can get that squared away. That's in depth, but you rolled good enough that you picked it up. So you know the alphabet, but you don't have any other stuff. So right now he knows his ABCs pretty well. All right, nicely done. Okay. All right, watches. We know Balin and Drum. Who's pulling what shifts together?
Or keeping it the same, or
I mean, I can jump on.
Togar, who are you trying to pull watch with? I mean, that's what I should be asking.
Togar would like to ask Ashira if she'd take watch with him.
Shira, what do you say?
I'm going to pass.
Oh. Can I forceful presence already?
You want to use it against her? Go ahead.
Yes, to have her take watch with me.
Okay, do it. Make a charisma saving throw, Ashira, and then roll your roll there, Togar.
Oh wow!
Woo, paladins! Tyga's.
oh wow,
Yep. So it goes to her. So she resists. And Ashira, you are aware that he actually tried to cast a spell on you.
It's not a spell; it's a racial trait.
You know he tried to do something against you. God damn, 29.
That's a bit much, Bard. It's like you want me to hurt you. You are asking, like, how am I? I will give you one last chance. And the next time you do it, I will beat the snot out of you.
Can we please take watch together, Ashira?
I can just beat the snot out of you if you want, Togar.
I don't know. It seems
Can I
like
call
Togar
you
forgot,
Patty?
like the fury of, Ashira before. I mean, she hasn't changed much except she's got pointy ears now.
And shiny armor. Shiny armor to hit you with.
I would like to see you club Togar with your armor.
Well, if
You want to see
pushing,
Togar
you might.
wearing Ashira's armor?
Is that strike 3, Ashira?
I don't know about you, Togar, but I don't think you got the figure for it.
I just turn around and I walk to the other side of the tiny hut and I look at one of the books that Cody has in the tiny hut and I pick it up and I start reading.
Okay.
Is she actually reading or just reading to pretend she doesn't have
I
to
am
talk to
reading
Togar?
to pretend so that I don't have to keep trying to have a conversation. Unless
I'm actually surprised. Back when we were in school at the temple, I would have expected her to throw that at me, or at least throw that at you instead of read it. Just saying.
I am surprised that Togar is still standing.
I'm expecting myself to be taking watch solo tonight.
Well, if someone wants to take watch with you, so set them up.
You should probably make sure that you watch Ashira. She
That's
doesn't
what I was
wake up
gonna
and
say,
hurt you.
yeah. Someone may want to watch Togar.
All right, so who's doing the first shift?
Guess that'll be Balloon and Drum again.
All right, make your perception checks. Yeah, you guys do a good job.
Hey, I finally rolled decent.
All right, if you guys want to have a conversation, go for it. If not, we'll move on.
I'm just going to say like one thing at the beginning.
Go ahead.
I am happy to see Ashira is still herself.
It's good to know that at least one thing hasn't changed.
Yes, it is. Somehow what Togar does actually does help in weird ways.
I must admit, it's a nice change to not have her like trying to choke me out. She's going after Togar instead.
That is true. It's also nice to see her not trying to drink away her memories all the time. This seems to be good for getting her mind off of whatever it was. So it is nice to see. Still don't think Togar is going to survive this, but for other reasons. And that's it.
All right. Next shift, who's pulling it?
I'll take a shift with not Togar.
All right.
That's Hadelin.
All right, Hadlin and Reed.
Or Ashira, one or the other.
Okay, well, you Hadlin and
Hadlin me. All right.
yeah. Okay, Reed and Hadlin make perception checks.
Afraid
All
of God.
Yeah. All right. For the most part, you guys do a good job on duty. If you want to say anything or talk, feel free.
I'll say to Hadlin in Dwarvish. So Critty's going to be teaching Balin to speak Dwarvish, huh?
Yeah.
That's something. It took me years to learn it. Not an easy language.
No. Thinks it might, or I think it might help if he's trying to learn more about dwarves in the book that Curdy and I are looking at, and everyone's kind of interested in now. I don't know.
Did you figure anything out about it since?
Oh, we turned to the second page.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Other than a large area, I think that's about it.
No specifics on where it is or what it is, or
Nope. Not that not thus far.
no. Well, hopefully, you can get another page or two into it.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot of time to study things when we're traveling through the forest here, but
Yeah, maybe not through the forest, but who knows what we're going to run into when we get up to that town and figure out what's going on.
yeah. I don't like Shady Creek Run. There's usually lots of things going on around it, and who knows what influence it may have of what's going on with these people. That's one of
I
the
agree with
reasons-
you. I don't like spending time there myself.
It's one of the reasons why I wanted to help. I knew that there could be, and obviously there is, innocent people in danger.
Further north, you move up into this country too. The lawlessness gets a little bigger. But hopefully we figure out what's going on quickly and we can leave. I don't want to be stuck here for the winter.
Something's going on in this area. Wouldn't, or at least to me, it seems like probably something's important enough going on if they would send us all here for this.
Agreed. The idea of just one town in the northern end of nowhere suddenly having people disappear. I think there's probably got to be more to it than that. But we won't really know until we get there.
Maybe they'll have some good food there. I don't know. Trying to look for good things.
Probably fish or something, hopefully.
Okay. All right. Why is Ashira moving? Who's moving Ashira? Stop it.
Sorry, I thought we passed the creek.
No, I got you marked to where I... Listen here, young lady. You don't move. Actually, you know what? Because you did that, you guys are back at Shady Creek Run. That sucks. Look at that. Well, that's... All right. All right. Next shift would be not Togar, so that'll be Critty and Ashira.
Yeah, the not Togar shift.
The not Togar shift, yeah.
Everything is a not Togar shift now.
Yeah.
That's today's episode, the not Togar shift.
Make your perception checks.
Broke into drawing more things.
Nicely done, Critty. Yeah, Critty, you were just perceptive to everything, including the fact that Ashira is in a foul mood. She's not really paying attention to guard duty at the moment.
Okay, everybody needs time sometimes. I got this.
Okay. You guys say anything to each other, or are we moving on?
I don't really have anything.
I'm good.
All right, Critty, every little sound, your eyes are darting like, just you miss
Well, the
nothing.
last time I heard a sound, people ambushed us. Working.
But you're just on top of it. Nothing seems to be getting past you tonight, Critty. All right, and then Sherry, you just do because yeah. All right, Togar. What is Togar?
He
He
wants
said he had to step away.
to give the dog more medicine.
Okay, well then we'll ETA on Togar.
ETM?
I mean, soonish. I got to see if he wants to do anything for his shift. So
No, he's good.
he doesn't want to do anything on his shift. Okay, let's roll his perception check. Okay. All right, you guys are woken up the next morning. It's a beautiful day. The weather's been really cooperative with you guys so far. Again, this is not this part of the world's not known for their getting storms at this time of the year. It's summertime. They don't get a lot of rain, mainly because of the mountains and being in the north and stuff. Usually it's the fall through early winter where they get blasted with horrible weather. And then winter is just lots of snow. So, but the land is really strange. You remember that you're reading about the crystal sands, that it is a strange region there, Critty. So.
You did such a good job when I inspired you that I'm gonna really give you another really good pep talk this morning and inspire you again.
Okay, what do you say?
Drom, you are the best, most bravest orc ever, and you do such a great job when you lead us, and you're just a really good friend.
Okay. Take your inspiration. Roll your survival.
Okay, here we go. Natural 20.
Oh, there you go. You move to about
So a total of 33.
Yeah, you make incredible time. So you're about right there,
Right.
pinging it on the map. So, okay.
That was very inspiring.
All right.
Finally, get decent rolls.
All right. It's the night of the next day. You guys you're making really good time now. The first 2 days where you're kind of slow trudging, trying to get through the valley pass, Shady Creek, through the forest as you're in this Salvaler Wood. I mean, you guys set up camp. The hut's set up. Critty, do you want to try to train Balin again? We've got the ABC.
Absolutely.
The apps. All right, Balin, make an intelligence check for me, please. What did you want to teach him tonight, Critty? One thing.
Tonight's lesson is basic grammar and words.
All right, so he learns a few words and you start going over verb structure with that, right? How to, what these verbs mean and stuff. And you pick it up perfectly, Balin. So, Jesus. Yep, the Dwarvish is coming along very well in 2 days because of your ridiculous rolls. You know your ABCs and some basic verbiage. You don't know how to use coherent sentences yet or understand the language, but you have a basic understanding of it.
Yay.
Very, very basic. Okay, anything else anybody wants to do while you guys are eating, dinner and stuff like that?
Moving along the path, Ranger, just in general, I don't know if you want me to keep rolling for it. I will just keep my longsword in my hand.
You have to do specific training to increase it, so what are you going to do?
It's mainly just trying to have it feel like an extension of my hand.
That's not going. You're going to have to train to do that. You're not just going to hold the sword and get anything from it. You did the first time just.
I'll be moving my hand around and just trying to see if I can get it to swing, kind of in the same manner that I can my blades.
No, that's not going to do anything. You have to be specific with your training. This is not a known weapon.
Okay, I will ask Havlin what I can do.
All right, so. Hadlin, weapon master, dwarven person. What do you want your young pupil here to be doing?
I get it.
Well, what I had you doing the last time is doing like a standard overhand strike against a target. So as long as you practice the same strike in the same way, maybe we could get a target up for you, and you could do like underhand thrusts, like 100 of them against it, something like that.
All right, you guys set something up after he does his ABCs and 1, 2, 3s with Critty. Balin.
I haven't done 1, 2, 3s yet. That's tomorrow.
Oh, I'm just, you know what I mean, yeah.
Not numbers. I only have letters on my list right now.
Okay. Make a athletics check for me.
20.
Yeah, you start getting the feel for the. You mean you have a pretty good feel for the balance of the weapon now. And you start training, so that is your first, I think, with this new training to get used to the
Second.
sword.
I had one before.
From when?
I think I have listed as episode 18. I have one other success so far since I switched to this.
All right. Well, you still need 10 total, so that's just this is your second success. So.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys watch this. That you guys enjoy a meal. Does anybody want to have any conversations with anybody before we go to bed? Yes, no. Hold your peace. Okay. Shifts. Togar, what nonsense are you going to try to pull tonight?
Not a Shira.
Okay.
I think I want to hang out with Dromsel though.
Okay, Drom and Balin are going to do guard duty together. Are you going to stay up with them?
Can I stay up with you guys to do guard duty together?
At least there are two of us watching him.
Just the three of us, Drom.
Fine.
All right. All three of you make perception checks.
Sorry, I hear Garrett laughing.
Mm-hmm.
See, knowing that Togar's here is,
Yeah, you guys are not really. Yeah, you guys are more paying attention to him than you are actually.
Because we know something fishy's going on.
Okay. Togar.
I'm paying attention. I'm
Yeah.
diligent in my watch, and I want them to see that. I want them to see Togar the Vigilant, standing watch,
Okay.
drinking brandy.
Okay.
That's it. I just want to impress upon them how responsible I am.
Okay. No, I'll just let it go.
All right. Nothing happens other than Togar proves his diligence. All right. He's doing the next shift. One of you will be a 2-man shift. The other ones will have to be single.
I'll take singles shift.
All right.
I can take one of the singles if needed.
All right. So Hadlin and Critty, you guys have a shift together. So go ahead and make perception checks. Yeah, you guys do a pretty good job. Is there any conversation that's happened that is happening between you two, or we'll move on?
Well, I just want to tell him that.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Don't just say. You just go ahead and start talking to him. Yeah.
I am. Give me a second.
Yes. Go.
Oh, okay, Hadalin, it's just been so much fun teaching Balin how to speak Dwarvish that it reminded me that I got this great book about Goblin. So I'm going to teach myself Goblin in the time that I'm not teaching Balin Dwarvish.
Wow, that's a great idea.
Languages besides Common and Dwarvish? Like, have you ever heard any Goblin?
I'm looking at part of my character sheet. Hold on. Where are languages? I forget.
Should be
bottom left in the proficiencies in language section.
I don't know.
Moment.
I don't know
Loading.
Goblin, but I
Loading.
speak Halfling and Marquesian.
Ooh, That's good to know for the future. I speak Common and Dwarvish and Elvish and Gnomish and Sylvan and Undercommon. And I'm really looking to like expand my horizons. But I was hoping maybe you might have like picked up a few words in Goblin so I could get the pronunciation right of these.
I mean, I could give you the pronunciation, but it'd be wrong.
That's okay. I appreciate the effort. But maybe next time, like when I get any more books, the next time that we're in like a nice town that has a good library, I'll keep an eye out for books on those languages.
Cool. I like that. That sounds like a good idea, and I'm glad that you and Balin are spending time together. You know, learn Dwarvish. Maybe it'll help with our studies. Kind of all of us working together more in
I really
manner
hope so.
like that. Seems like we're actually thinking a little bit better. I
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
like good teamwork.
I mean, yeah.
And teaching him is really helping me like refine my Dwarvish skills. So I feel like maybe it'll help us translate it too.
You're good at teaching, Critty. That's good. I'm glad that you're helping Balin.
I appreciate hearing that. I really respect your opinions.
Okay. You guys finish your shift in happiness and fellowship. And Reed, you're up.
Ugh.
Yeah, you don't really, you just standard old shift. Nothing really happens. And then Ashira.
She's coming. She's coming.
Sorry, very demanding kitty.
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 Kitty. Where's the thing? Where's the thing?
Have to find the thing.
Gotta find the thing. Where did I push the button?
Yeah, I mean, nothing goes on your shift. You do a pretty decent job. Nothing outrageous. You wake everybody up, and you guys are ready for the next day's travel. You guys have breakfast and break your fast and get ready for another journey through the woods. Drum, make your survival check.
Okay, here we go.
And Togar give him an inspirational cup of coffee brandy.
Too late.
Drum,
Damn
before you make your survival checks, let me give you pep talks. It works better that way.
Yeah, he didn't let you prep him up
Togar
there.
spending the shift with us last night threw me off, so I'm sorry.
All right, roll me a d4, please.
Oh God.
To the west.
Oh no.
Yeah, you guys get lost and you head this way.
Did you say west?
Someone said Weast. It wasn't me. So yeah, it's not a good day, Togar. Just so you just get completely turned around in the woods. Togar kind of you just curse under your breath. Stupid.
You mean
Togar.
Drom?
No, he's just Drom gets everyone. Yeah, but he's cursing Togar apparently.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
You're supposed to be following the sun. I thought we were supposed to be going sort of to the side of it.
He was heading in falling to, yeah, kind of. I mean, you guys don't really know for sure, but Drom knows that he just was completely buffled today. So, all right, you guys set up camp. Lost some time. Didn't really make any progress today. It was a bad day. As we're going to start wrapping things up, let's start with shifts. Who's doing what shift with who? Actually, before we do that, Balin, you and Critty have your little session, so make a intelligence check for me, please.
13.
I mean, you kind of hold on to the same information yesterday. She has to kind of reiterate it a little bit to you, so you don't really make any progress. You don't lose any progress. So
Practice the phrases again.
Yeah.
I mean the common words.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah. And then
With today's little setback, Togar is gonna ask the party if it's okay for Dromsel to just rest throughout the night. and be fresh for the morning.
Drum, what do you think?
I think I'm good. I should be okay. I do appreciate it, though.
Well, then I'll take first watch with John, and then I'll tuck him in after.
That sounds like a punishment.
See, now there's one thing that you're forgetting is Balloon's gonna be there too. So, just saying. And I grab Balloon by the neck of his shirt and pull him next to me.
Oh God!
I've already
Raven
said I'm on
Queen.
watch with Drum. As I'm getting tugged back.
Well, first you go do your sword training, so make an athletics
Yeah.
check for me.
Ooh,
Yeah,
not good today.
yeah. It's the imminent Togar invasion has completely thrown you off. All right.
Fucked everybody's rolls.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh boy. So,
Not really focused after Togar was on watch last time.
all right.
Togar, you can take your own watch. We don't need 3 people on watch. Find a different watch.
Togar, your repose.
I'm just gonna slink off. I'm really sad. That hurt my
Aw.
feelings.
All right, Togar slinks off. All right, Balin, Drum, pull your shift. We'll get back to you in a second, Togar. Okay. Okay. You guys want to talk?
I'm very, very perceptive because I'm making sure Togar actually did go over and go to sleep.
Did you go to sleep, Togar?
Basically,
or what
like
did you-
watching Togar sleep instead of watching.
I didn't go to sleep. What I did is I went over to that same little corner of the hut that Ashira went to with the books.
Mhm.
But I'm not grabbing a book to read. I'm just sitting there in the corner all by myself.
Okay. Are you gonna stay up with those two guys as they pull shift, or are you gonna get some rest?
No, I wanted to take watch with them, so I'm staying awake.
Okay, then you're awake with them. They okay. So you can, if you want to talk to them or something, you can. I mean,
I'm
you're
just
up.
making uncomfortable eye contact from a distance to Togar the entire time. That's what my
I'm
perception-
drawing
is
the
smoking his
picture.
pipe.
Okay, what are you drawing?
I'm drawing the picture of Togar just like with like the rain cloud over him, sitting on like the side of a road, while some wizard and half orc like are walking down the street.
God, make a performance check. I mean, you get the gist of it. It's not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a decent drawing of that situation.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna tear it off and kind of like throw it down on the ground and kind of nuzzle into the corner.
All right, you go get some sleep. All right. Yeah, nothing else goes on in your shift, guys. So we can go to the next shift. Who's pulling the next shift?
I guess I can.
All right, Reed, are you doing it by yourself or someone going to do it with you?
I'll go with him again.
Okay, Hal and Reed, you guys wake up, and then as you wake up, you see that there's this piece of paper on the ground as you guys go to get ready to go do your shift and stuff.
Togar is a little mopey. Be careful on shift. I'm just
I
kidding.
pick up the piece of paper, see what's on it.
It's a picture of a sad Togar with a little rain cloud with what looks like some kind of appearance of
A wizard and a half orc.
you kind of get the gist of who they're supposed to represent walking away from him.
That's not his finest work.
It's decent, but it's not his finest.
Oh, I thought I was,
I was
the only one that
crying
was
when
a
I
little
drew it. Jesus.
I thought I was the only one that was depressed, but I'm just hungry. I want real food. But it doesn't look like he's hungry in that picture. At least he didn't depict it well if he was.
I'll hand Hadlin a sandwich.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, figure he's throwing out this picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll toss it in the fire.
I was going to say we should keep that. But
It's too late. It's already it's been burnt.
I mean, you don't want images of him being a sad sack lying around all the time. It's
Why not? Maybe you can remember when you're happy, so you don't be like when you were sad. You'd be like, I was sad there. I don't want to be that anymore.
yeah, but he's normally a cheerful guy to begin with. I mean, I don't know why, but every time I'm around him, I get stuck drawing a bloody picture for him. But
Yeah,
that I don't quite.
he asked me to draw, and he regretted it.
Nah, you're more of a carver type than a drawing type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you should offer to hack something into his book with your axe.
I could carve something into him.
Yeah, see, he might be into that, right across his back or something. Almost like a branding.
Now I don't want to.
Yeah, probably take a while.
Yeah.
Why the Kool-Aid symbol branded into Togar?
Okay, now I want to.
Okay. Anything else you guys discuss? We can move on to the next shift. All right. Who's doing the next shift?
I'm gonna take a solo shift.
All right.
I'm going to do perception, but I'm also going to be flipping through my secret goblin book. So do you want me to do disadvantage, maybe?
Yeah. That's still a pretty good job. And what are you looking for in the book?
I'm just reading it straight through. I'm trying to familiarize myself with the basics of goblin language.
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence is
That's pretty good so far. Yeah, it's a good start there, Craig. You're starting to pick it up pretty quickly. So, a few more times of that, you know how to speak Goblin in no time. Christ in heaven, natural 20. Yeah, you pretty much pick it up since you know a few other languages, and you can make the correlation between, the structures and stuff. It's a really guttural, nasty language. You don't like it.
nice.
You're more learning this as an academic just to know it more than for enjoyment, because you enjoy learning. This is not a fun experience. It's like, good Lord.
All learning is fun.
This is guttural. This is nasty. I mean, you can tell from the author that the way the goblin, it's bleh. So, but, okay. And then the final shift. Ashira,
Yes.
you're up. Now, Togar, you haven't pulled a shift. Are you going to try to pull one? You just drew and then went to sleepy.
No, I've been crushed.
Okay.
My best friends have just betrayed me.
Okay. Nothing happens on your shift.
We're gonna have Togoth tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Getting his eyeliner out.
Yeah. All right. It is the next day. You guys wake up. You eat a quick breakfast.
Let's have a pep talk, you and me. Come on, I want some good performance.
Well, you don't have to, because unless there's a conversation you guys want to have, we're going to stop here for the night. But
I want to take a week-long break.
Take your inspiration. But anything conversation wise happened before, it's morning time, it's breakfast. Anything happens before we end the stream, because it's one of you guys' chance to say something. Going once.
Is Togar still sad in the morning?
He's very sad. He's a sad little dragon.
Hell yeah, I didn't even make coffee. I just poured brandy this morning.
Oh god, Togar getting drunk. This is going to be an interesting day.
It does it every day.
Yeah.
Normally there's some coffee. It's not diluted today.
Hey, maybe you had it earlier.
Yeah, no. I'm already
I'm pretty
throwing
sure-
up in my mouth from the amount of brandy I've drank. We're gonna have to refill next time we get in.
Yeah, you're
Togar,
you're
what's
almost
wrong?
out of brandy there, Togar. I mean,
I'm
I am
pretty sure it's
almost
just
out
a
of
cup
brandy.
full of tears and brandy.
yeah, Tears and Brandy.
Salty brandy.
That's the name of his book, Tears and Brandy.
I see him being sad, and I walk over to him.
Okay.
If you promise not to make me draw anything or draw anything of me, we can do a shift tonight.
Really?
Oh God.
I was kind of
mind.
expecting him to turn into Bugs Bunny with the.
Promise. Promise first.
Promise that you don't have to draw me, and I don't have to draw me tonight. I promise.
That's not what I said.
I promise to do a regular shift with you tonight, Ashira, my friend.
Yes, friend, we will do a
Wait.
shift together, but if you
Do
pull
we
out
hear
that
this?
paper, I will burn your
There-
book.
Are we all hearing this, by the way?
Yes, yeah.
Hadalin looks scared. Like he got scared for a moment.
Togar, please define what a regular shift is.
Togar's arms around Ashira, and he's handing her the dirty mug he's been drinking brandy out of all night long. Because she's my friend.
Make sure it's a regular shift according to Ashira, not according to you. Your shifts have been anything besides regular.
We're pulling watch by Ashira's rules tonight, my friend. Shut up, wizard.
But you're a wizard now.
Oh,
I don't
God.
think so, but I don't know.
I mean, she became a paladin. Did Drum, did they make you
attempt-
anything
okay,
different?
you know what? Since he's calling me a wizard, I attempt to cast Tiny Hut.
Nothing.
Just mimicking what Critty has
Not a
been
thing
doing.
happens.
Well,
yeah.
you're not very good at that. You may want to
didn't-
work.
I don't
You
think
didn't
I'm a
use-
wizard.
You didn't use your wand. It was the new wand.
That could be it.
That may be. I'm going to take out the wand and attempt to cast.
Yep, nothing.
I thought it
happens.
was going to be Balin using his deck of cards to like build a little house.
Nope, none of that happens. Yeah.
I don't think I'm a wizard.
Yeah, wizards. One, you don't have the components, and two, you don't have the ability as a wizard to do that kind of stuff.
I
Oh,
didn't
but he
think
may-
anybody
I
was
mean,
going
he
to read
does have
so
that
much into
fancy
the
wand,
drunken
though.
bard saying
Okay.
something.
You all talked over each other. I didn't understand a word. You just said, "Drum." What'd you say?
I said, well, he's got that fancy wand, though.
That's true. And what were you saying, Togar?
Oh, I was just saying Togar's drunk and like spouting off about Wizard Balin with his wand, but I didn't think everybody was going to take him seriously as the wizard. So, but we're here. Sorry, it's a very literal crowd tonight.
Oh no, I knew you were joking, but it just became fun to go with it.
Oh my God.
Ashira, are you sure you want to be on watch with him?
I mean, at this rate, he won't even be up for a shift tonight.
All right.
That is true. Maybe Drum and I can make you drink some more. I'm gonna look at Drum. Maybe that is a better tactic to control Togar.
Do you want to carry him all day then?
We can just drag him.
He's almost out of brandy. I don't think you guys have much more to worry about.
I get faith in him having a reserve somewhere.
He does.
I've been pulling rocks. Like we can tie Togar to a rope, and I can just try to pull him as training.
Not that big. Maybe you can wear him as a backpack.
I like my backpack. I'll just drag him.
So anyway, he's not unconscious yet, you psychopaths. All right.
Oh, I know. We're saying this out loud while he's still awake. I don't care.
All right. Anything else spoken before you guys get ready to make your trek and we end the stream? All right. With that, we're going to wrap it up. So what's going to happen, guys, is I'm going to take about a 10-15 minute break. I'll be back. We're going to do my GAC over here on Twitch, so that'll be a lot of fun. Loki should be joining me, maybe the GAC Whisperer, and you guys are all more than welcome to join me. I'm going to knock it out, have some fun, and then, yeah, we'll take it from there. I need to check to see if I get any more loot of those stupid purple mats I need for Jedi Master Kenobi. So we will be back next Saturday for some more D&D fun. I think tomorrow being Father's Day, I think a lot of people are out. We're not going to be doing D&D tomorrow. I'm pretty positive on that was the final verdict. So I think DT's out, Teals is out. So yeah, so it is what it is. But I'll try to get D&D in next Sunday as well for 5th edition Star Wars because we're having some fun with that campaign as well. But I think we decided, we weren't going to do it the week after that. So, but we will be back next Saturday for more Wildemount Campaign D&D 5th edition. So, with that, thank you guys for joining us in chat. For all you Sluggo fans, we'll be back in about 15 minutes and get ready for some Sluggo action. So, but with that said, on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and if we don't see you soon, we'll see you eventually. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.